I have this little thing by my bed that I put my watch and my phone on, and I don't know why it didn't connect last
Sure,
night.
Give it a whirl.
So I'm at
No, you know what I mean by that? Give it a whirl.
What do you mean? Give it a whirl.
I'm the weird one.
However,
Universal?
we now have the same charger.
Oh.
Oh, Chris, look at that.
Would that be a bigger charger?
This thing's going to charge about 5 seconds. Holy goodness.
Oh.
Nope, got one right here. Yeah, so I have this little thing by my bed where I put all my crap on, my little AirPods.
Yeah.
You know how you get sucked into
Your ring.
No, the ring has a separate one.
Of course it does.
Yeah, of course it does. Because that's what I need. I'm gonna send you guys a video of my dresser. I sleep on the side of the bed.
On the dresser?
So near it, right next to it. So you guys would laugh at my setup. So my wife sleeps on her side, and she has like a little table that she puts her stuff on. Set the screen. By the way, she chose this. I sleep on the side where like our dresser is that has like socks and stuff, like with drawers and everything. And it's this long table that takes up half the wall. And so like by my bed right now, I have my little watch, iPhone, AirPods charger stand thing. Then I have my little ring charger. And then it just gets stupid, dude. So it's probably like a couple of water bottles. Then I have my little Steam Deck video game charging. Then I have the monitor that goes with the Steam Deck stacked up. Then I have my laptop that's like the whole row on my dresser is basically a Radio Shack. Just I have
and your backpack.
And
you don't bring in anymore.
No, backpack's in the office now.
Oh.
Yeah. That's just my now it's
to
just,
bring it in. You don't even bring it in.
I don't. Now it's just my travel. I do it.
And you always forget something.
Travel pack, and I always forget something, and I'm leaving next Thursday, and I'm already starting to wonder. But I do actually. I don't want to jinx.
Have you ever thought about making a checklist?
I do have one in my head that I should probably write down.
Chris, but then he'd forget where he put the checklist.
It's always something stupid, dude. I chronically overpack so many different things, shockingly. Especially for the travel. And I download 17 shows. Hey, I might want to watch that one. Here's 10 episodes. But here I might want to watch. Maybe I'll be in the mood for this. Maybe I'll be in the mood.
And you watch barely one.
And I legitimately. Or I end up, the one I always end up watching? I'll have like all these shows.
Some cooking thing.
I watch one. Thank you. Because I watch one of two things. I either watch Alton Brown's cooking show that I've seen 100,000 times. Or I watch Joy of Painting with Bob Ross because it makes me relax. That is not dork. Joy of Painting is.
That is not dork.
Do not besmirch the good name of Bob Ross. Rest his soul. So, but it's always something dumb like, oh, I forgot socks. Oh, I forgot a belt.
Bye-bye toilet paper.
Bye-bye. Exactly. Shout out Bobby Jackson. So, anyways, I'm proud of myself because I thought about your snacky munch. And so last night I was like, you know what? It's Friday. I want to do something nice. So I went into Uber Eats and, I was going to go, at first it was like, I'll go by the donut place, but it's way out of the way. So I was like, okay, I'll go to Uber Eats and I'm going to set an appointment for donuts to be delivered this morning.
Nice.
And then just as I was about to hit send, I was like, you know what I'll do? I'm going to wait because somebody else might be bringing in donuts. Let me wait and see what happens. And if they didn't bring in donuts, I'll bring in donuts. And I come in and I see that Chris brought in donuts.
That's actually an old box. It's empty.
Well, then I ordered donuts right now.
There you go. Oh, wait.
Well,
it's full.
They've been refilled.
Yeah. He got me today, too.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, great acting job.
Yeah?
He did. What? Really good, actually, Chris.
How so?
I acted like I was upset because for some reason I thought Jason was going to be on the road. So I'm like, hey, I'm bringing in donuts on Thursday. He's like, oh, don't we do it Friday? I'm like, oh, that's right. Zach stays in town. I'll bring them in Friday.
You said, I thought you were going to be gone.
So then I'm going to my office and Jason's there and I give like this, oh, no. And Jason's like, what? And I'm like, you should have let me brought them in on Thursday.
Because you thought he was traveling?
Yeah,
and so he thought I forgot about the donuts.
Have you not paid attention to all the Sac State? This is true.
Get him.
This is true. Like, say whatever you want about Dr. Wood, and I didn't like what he did.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have done it. But dude,
But you now know time,
Every
place.
single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
I will say this is one of those times where that's actually right what that clip says, because so like tonight's Spades night. So we're going to
It's busy.
Listen, man,
I didn't put Spades on what's on deck.
You should have. We're on a 4-week streak against the girls. Yeah.
Did you just?
Probably. But you know what? Here's the thing.
Every single thing that every
Here's the
fan
thing.
does
Here's the thing about
at
that.
home or at the stadium
maybe 5.
makes a direct impact in the game.
Here's the thing about that, though. I'm actually, I'll play it straight. Would be fine if we lost tonight. Because
What's the win you need the most tonight? Because you could argue Blue Jays.
Yeah, Blue Jays.
More than Kings, more than Hornets. I thought he's a Sacramento guy.
I am, but I hate the Dodgers so much.
They have to win 4.
I know. Chet Holmgren.
I'm going Sac State.
Thank you, Chris.
No, but this is a true thing.
I'm going to hit up our good old friend Cody Baylor from Montana. She's going to say, "Hey, Chris, haven't heard from you in years. Ha ha, suck it."
I actually
no contest.
would like the Hornets to win for multiple reasons, but Chris has already promised being aggressive to Grizzly Twitter. And I was like, you know what?
I'm actually here for that.
I don't feel like I can do it, so I would like to observe someone else doing it.
I'm here for that.
And Chris, I think, would be better at it than me anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, you take that.
Right, you lost the Pandas.
The funny thing, someone else in sports media, we went to the same elementary school, and he does a very similar thing online. And I think we were taught that in school.
Wait, is it somebody in our sports media?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Can you tell me in my ear? I don't know that.
We've talked about it on the air. Kenny.
Yeah.
We have?
Yes.
You and Kenny went to the same elementary school?
Yes.
Wow.
And I make the same joke every time.
Did you see
Our Savior Lutheran School, the northwestern of Sacramento media?
Funny. Did you see the beef the other day?
Yeah.
That was fun.
I did not until Chris alerted me, and then I'm like,
That's so
ooh,
fun.
I dove in.
That's where I know I've aged and semi-matured, because I would usually be in the middle of those, and now I actively avoid any of it.
You didn't want to jump in?
No.
You just read it.
I just read it and
Yeah.
just was like watching the tennis ball.
Yeah.
You were the parent at the pool watching them play chicken.
That's exactly it. I was like, I remember that.
I wouldn't do this, but I'm enjoying this.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I'd be like, I would have been the guy cannonballing in, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but he said this, and then
Right.
she said that.
Nobody wins in those, man. Nobody.
The rest
wins.
of us.
We win.
Yeah.
Yes, we win. We just get to watch, and
Yeah.
it's nobody wins. So
So yeah, there's donuts.
yeah, there's donuts. Thank you, Chris. That's great. Well, then I got oh nope, I don't have next Friday.
You sound like you're from London.
Bagger.
Berger. How was your evening?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is I'm about to say for the second time in this show, I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah.
I did something I never did last night before in my entire cooking life.
Oh, cooking life. Okay.
Yeah, we get these boxes of these, I don't know, they're frozen chicken breasts. Okay, and they have 2 flavors at Sam's Club. One is cordon bleu, which is filled with like cheese and ham and different. And the other one, I don't know what they call
breaded,
it.
right?
And breaded,
Or,
yes. And the other one, it's same thing, breaded, and it has like broccoli and cheese. And they're really good, and it's great for Mason had a game
So
last
they're
night.
stuffed chicken breasts.
Stuffed chicken, that's exactly what they are. Thank you. And you pop them in the oven for 40 minutes, and they're done. So we usually do like that and mashed potatoes and veggie. Last night we did a salad, and we always do a hollandaise sauce to go on top. It's just to put on the chicken breast and the mashed potatoes.
It is hollandaise season.
It is a hollandaise season. Ritty-doo and skriddy-bop. So I went in to get our we have a little thing with like gravies and stuff in it, like all the packets in our cabinet. And I went in there and it was like country gravy, brown gravy, which I don't even know why we have brown gravy, because now I have those giant spice jugs of brown gravy mix that I bought.
Do you have a second floor for all your kitchen stuff?
No, but you should see my pantry and my spice cabinet.
That's
Dear
personal.
Lord. Oh, my God. You want to see my pantry?
That's my beak.
So anyways, we didn't have any hollandaise packets. And I was sad. So
then you went to work.
Then I went to work, Jason. I dialed up my friend YouTube, and I went easy hollandaise sauce just to see. Because the thing about hollandaise sauce is the base of it is egg yolk. And the way I've always seen it cooked is you have to get it over a double boiler while you're constantly whisking the egg yolks, and then you put some lemon juice in there, maybe some cayenne, a pinch of ground mustard, however you make it, right? And you have to do it in a certain way where you're putting it on the heat and off the heat because you don't want, and butter, you don't want to curdle the eggs into scrambled eggs. So
Sounds whiskey.
Very whiskey. So I didn't know this. I don't know why this isn't out there, but you can make hollandaise in a blender. You've done this before?
In a NutriBullet?
I make a Chipotle hollandaise sauce when I do eggs Benedict with the blender.
In a blender?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
and
like
you just the key is to use a hot melted butter and do it very slowly.
Yeah, you got to do it. So what it said in the thing, the only thing it disagreed with you on is it said melt the butter on low and then just let it. You don't want you want the butter melted, but the less hot you can get, the better. So just to risk curdling the eggs or whatever. So yeah, I put all the stuff in there and I let it kind of blend on low. With just the egg yolks and the spices and the lemon juice and stuff, and then I started dribbling in the butter, and then I put it on high because with the blender I have, I don't know if this is all blenders, but with the blender I have, you can actually make a soup in there. I'll put a handful of basil and 2 cans of diced tomatoes in there, if I'm doing grilled cheese, and you just throw it on high and you let it blend for 3 minutes. Just let it blend, and dude, it's steaming, it's hot soup, right? So it naturally warms the hollandaise. Dude, I did it, and then I go to pour it into our little gravy thing. Gravy tin? No, it's a plastic thing that you pour gravy out of.
Boat.
What?
Gravy boat.
Thank you, a gravy boat. Great cruise, by the way, on the gravy boat.
Were you on that with the mayor?
That's where the mayor and Chris was actually there too on the gravy boat. And dude, it was hollandaise. It was it wasn't hollandaise adjacent. It was legit hollandaise. And my whole world kind of collapsed because I'm like, why am I watching all these cooking shows where anytime they talk about making hollandaise, it's some crazy 20-minute
Well, you
thing.
said easy.
Right, yeah, but why don't they do easy? You're working in a kitchen, in a professional kitchen, you know, all this stuff going on.
Sounded like Chris's was more elaborate. Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle. Yeah, no, that's a great thing. You can do all kinds of. I did a kind of next time we do a black pepper hollandaise. I love black pepper.
Were there compliments to the chef?
My wife rolls
Sore
up
subject.
as I'm plating everything. Yeah.
Oh, plating. You sound like a chef.
Well, I'm putting stuff on the plate.
It's all about presentation.
It is actually. I actually think that's important. And I'm pouring the hollandaise.
Oh.
No, she comes up and she just kind of, look, my wife's default look is like she just bit into a lemon or smelled a fart or something. She has a.
She probably has.
She
a
probably
second
did
part.
between me and Mason.
Yeah.
She has a bunch of shirts that acknowledge her chronic RBF. She has scorching RBF, dude, right? So she comes up with that RBF look, and she says, if this was in written form, not a big deal. But she said, you always have to spruce everything up. And you could now, if you say, oh my God, you always spruce everything up. I appreciate the extra care you take to really put an extra touch on a regular old Thursday night dinner.
You always spruce things up.
Yeah, you always have to spruce everything up. And I just looked at her, and I think I know, because she'll do it. She knows that look from me, just, looks. And she caught it, and she's like, I'm just saying, you're always trying to make it better. And I was like, no, yeah, hollandaise.
Spruce things up how? How do I spruce things up? Am I a tree?
Whereas, reverse that. I could come up to her and be like, oh, I see you're sprucing things up. And she'll be like, anything else?
Fun.
I'm telling you, man, that's an endorsement.
And then Mason just
And Mason now that it's just him,
And you go, there's hollandaise. All right, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's good.
Well,
Hope it didn't cost you too much.
the problem is with Mason is that's another one of his little issues is not only he's not like hats, he doesn't like gravy or sauces. He really doesn't. You know how he eats his rice with a little bit of margarine.
I'm not
a soy sauce guy.
It's fine. I'm actually okay with that for Mason.
Biscuits and gravy. He'll just take the biscuits. Put some
no butter.
No, he'll butter maybe a little bit of butter, maybe some jelly. You know.
Okay. So there's something. It's just maybe does the gravy.
Are you not a sauce and gravy person?
Oh, I am, but like butter. I mean, I actually don't always. Every once in a while, I'll put soy sauce on rice, but I actually just like butter on it. But I'm never mad. Like if you gave me the plate, you played it, and you put soy sauce on there, I'm like, okay, great.
Okay, so
I will eat it. It's not a. It's just I think butter and rice is actually really good.
Well, if we're doing rice, because sometimes we'll do rice in the morning with breakfast. We'll do eggs, cheese, and rice,
and they're blended though, right? So I feel like, or are they not? Are they eggs and cheese on the side?
So bowl. Layer of rice on the bottom.
Oh yes, they're all mixed
little blurb of butter, salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm.
We do salt and pepper, and then cheese, and then rice, a little bit of rice again, and then the eggs on the top. Because
you're eating all of it.
Yeah, you're eating 100%.
So that's already the blend to me.
Yeah, okay, I got you. We were trying to melt the cheese in there and all that. Speaking of too, we have a huge show today. Like legitimately have a huge show today.
We might go to 11.
But
we won't.
We might.
We could.
Yeah. But we will not.
No, we will not. We have donuts to eat.
We do. Somebody asked us to do this yesterday, and I don't know if we can do this one because it's so. I want to do this to see if we can agree on any of them. Okay, because he said they had a request for Mount Rushmore, but they want to do a Mount Cheesemore. And that is so subjective. So I wanted to throw like a couple out and see. And again, the idea here is all the cheese in the world has been eliminated, but you get to pick 4 cheeses that remain. Would we all, the one I think we would most likely agree on, but I could be way off here, is American cheese? No.
Nope.
Like there's one I think we would all agree on.
Are you thinking mozzarella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but see, I wouldn't put it in my top 4 cheeses.
So no pizza for you?
No, definitely pizza for me. I would just use different cheeses.
What will you use?
Oh, I could have a pizza with shredded cheddar. I'm just saying I could. I don't think there's any chance. See, I knew that this is why I wanted to do it, because I thought maybe we'd agree on one. No chance we're agreeing on brie, right?
No.
I'm a huge brie guy. Love brie.
Larson?
No, Taylor. Wait, who is Brie Taylor? Why'd that name pop up in my head? Is that a person?
Probably you went to school with him.
That's not a porn star. No, I don't know where that name's from. Might be somebody I went to school with. Because for me, it would probably be.
There's one we haven't said that I thought we would all agree on, but maybe not.
Okay.
Did Dave say it to begin with?
American?
I did.
No.
That's
okay, yeah.
Cheddar?
No, I haven't said cheddar yet.
You said that for pizza.
Yeah. What's yours?
I thought pepper jack. No?
No.
That's the one I would have for
pepper.
sure. That's probably my favorite cheese. Besides cutting.
No, you know what I've been getting into is the ghost pepper jack.
Too much.
Yeah, I that's the thing. I think where this would really be an interesting thing is like, what if it was completely up to us? And we had to here's what we do. Here's how it would work. Like we're the 3 arbiters of cheese, and we are in charge of the only 4 cheeses allowed to be made in the world from henceforth, right? I think what it does is here's how the only way you do it. We each pick a cheese,
and then we add a 4th.
And then we have to agree on a 4th.
Parmesan.
That would be your pick.
That's not my pick, but is that something that we could all agree on?
Spaghettis, parms,
nacho. Nah, I just don't eat that enough.
Yeah.
You can always wear
You can
other
make
cheese on.
That's the thing. You can take grated cheddar or any grated anything and make a nacho cheese sauce. That's the thing. It's just not.
I think the 4 that I eat the most,
Yeah.
I think, would be mozzarella, Parmesan, pepper jack, and cheddar.
Okay.
I think those are the 4. I could be missing something.
Where are you at on cheddar?
I'm cheddar.
Okay, so I think that's the one we agree on. So
Okay.
so
Cheddar goes up there.
Cheddar is the universal one in all forms. And by the way, I think that's okay for I think sharp, regular. I think all forms of
we
cheddar
get all of it.
count. As long as it's cheddar, we get all forms. Because although I don't know what the ruling would be on, I really like, have you ever had the Tillamook white cheddar?
Yes.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's got like a little bite to it.
Tillamook is
Yes, that's
No,
the
you're
best
100%,
cheese.
You're 100% right. Okay, so cheddar is the group pick. Jason, what is your pick?
I would like to submit pepper jack.
Okay, so pepper jack. Now here's the thing: Chris, if we're allowed to do sharp cheddar or other
No,
forms,
it's in the cheddar.
it's in the. No, but I'm saying
no, like all Jack cheese.
that's what I'm asking. Like, does that same rule
I
apply?
would agree with that.
I have Colby Jack a lot.
Okay, so why don't you say Jack?
So I get Colby and pepper?
And yeah, you get Monterey, Colby.
Okay, so if we have
yeah.
cheddar and Jack, good.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jarrett, all of the Jacks.
Yes. It.
Okay. So,
Honestly, that's great where you guys were going. I'm like, jacket. Oh, yes. Yes.
You need to do more of an
Yes.
et.
Yeah, you said it.
You said it.
You said at. At, as in the past tense for eat. You said it.
Did I? Okay.
Well, that's weird.
Car.
We're about Jackmore. Oh, and the beanstalk.
Number 1 is
At.
At. Okay, so you get your
Jack.
pick is Jack. We have cheddar. We have Jack. Christopher.
gonna go with mozzarella.
Okay.
I like her. Don't blow the cheese more. If you say cottage,
No.
good.
And I can't, and obviously I can't do something where I go like steak, cheesesteak, right? That doesn't count. Mozzarella, by the way, can I just point out?
Authority.
You did? It's a fine pick. Also, though, a unitasker mozzarella is. Maybe there's smoked mozzarella. I'm trying to think of any. You have the fresh mozzarella, you have the grated mozzarella, you have the block mozzarella, and then maybe like a smoked mozzarella. I think I've seen. I don't think there's any other forms of mozzarella I'm missing, are there? I mean, it is. Listen,
String.
I'm not coming after. Is string cheese mozzarella? I think
so.
you're right. I think it is. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm coming around. Let's discuss this. I want to be a good teammate here. Like, Brie is my favorite cheese, but I recognize. I don't know if it's a niche cheese, but it's nichier, right?
It's Usher.
It is. I love blue cheese, but I also get. I know people are. So I'm throwing blue cheese aside. Like blue cheese, gorgonzola, like all those. I love those. I love stanky cheeses, but I get it. So here's my question, right? Would you guys? I don't want to sound like I'm this big American cheese pusher, but I would say, in my opinion, it's the best melting cheese for cheeseburgers. It's a really good melting cheese for grilled cheese sandwiches. It's pretty diverse. But what would you put ahead of it? That I'm trying to think of one that everyone would be.
I'm okay with American, but
Chris does not like Americans.
how about Parm? But actually, that's very specific.
Yeah, that's the
You
thing.
might have it.
I love Parm.
I don't know how. I just think when you're saying American, you're just like the Kraft.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think
just don't know the last time I
Velveeta
had.
counts too, which also gives you nacho cheese sauce.
Yeah.
So
I
what
like
do we?
American
So we have Jack, mozzarella, cheddar. Yeah, I think we'll go American. Chris,
That's fine.
okay.
When was the last time you had American cheese, Chris? Because I'm probably with you, but I like it.
I've had it within the last year.
Probably on a sandwich that was made somewhere, like it has American cheese. But
Yes.
I don't know the last time we ever purchased it.
Shout out to Ricotta, Cottage, other cheeses. Thanks for playing, but From now on, those are the cheeses. And there you go. We did it.
We did it.
Big show today, guys. Greg Papa, because of his schedule, which we obviously understand, he's going to move back. We're going to do something strange. We're going to have Dave Richard on as normal at 7 a.m. Okay, we're going to have him for about 12, 13 minutes. We're going to have Greg Papa at 7:28, but we're going to go the full segment. So we're actually going to spend a good 20, 24 minutes like normal with Greg, just at a weird time and, whatever. Mark Stein, now part of Amazon's NBA coverage, long time, ESPN, New York Times. Mark's going to join us at 8 a.m., and I guarantee you there'll be a story of him being in Huddersfield about 3 weeks ago. Mark Spears, NBA senior writer for Anscape. You all know Mark Spears. He's going to join us right after that at 8:28. We got a lot, man. So that's 4 guests right there. We got a huge weekend in sports. And to finish it off, we're going to our friend's house for spades, and the friend said, hey, do you mind if we watch the Sac State game tonight while we're playing? He has no allegiances at all to Sac State, but he goes, I'm really into this game.
How about that?
We'll take a break. We'll come back with Safe or Out next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, October 25th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-329-2121. That's 800-329-2121.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. What's happening, Chad, for the Drive into Fall sales event?
Right now, you can save up to $82.50 off MSRP on one of America's favorite and most loved SUVs, the brand new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. It's the perfect combination of space, tech, and power to do whatever you need, from hauling the family around to family vacation.
Yeah, everyone I know that's had a Grand Cherokee says they love it.
It's true. There's something special about the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Cherokee, and now is the perfect time to check it out and save big with Hoblet. But whatever you're looking for, you can find it at Hoblet. Check out our certified pre-owned supercenter with nearly 200 vehicles available and over 50 under $20,000.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$8,250 total net savings on 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited after $4,750 factory rebates and $3,500 dealer discounts. Rebates include $2,000 select inventory bonus cash and $500 first responder bonus cash for eligible first responders. 3 net savings, simple VIN 352-391. See dealer for details.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So, then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Join Scott Marsh and Henry Turner this Sunday from 4:30 to 5:30 for Game Night Live from Beach Hut Deli, located at 711 K Street. Stop by for your chance to win some great prizes. See you there.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Oh, I forgot about that. You know that I, and have for years, just absolutely adore your wife, but I feel like we're in a, your wife and I are in a great stretch of our friendship right now. Maybe my all-time favorite, and it has everything to do with you.
I know.
You, just so people don't get that out of context, it's gotten to the point now where Jason's wife can answer the phone, like she'll answer his phone sometimes or whatever, and we just start laughing.
I think it was just once. Because you knew it was the day before the colonoscopy, and I was preoccupied, and I think because she answered, that made you laugh.
I knew what was happening and why she was answering.
And then she laughed. You guys didn't say a word.
We literally, she said hello.
Yeah.
And it was nothing but laughing, and then eventually as she's walking down the hallway or whatever, I start hearing you in the background going, what do you guys laugh? It's not fun. And then you realize it's not funny. What are you laughing about? It's not. So then yesterday, you and I, you call, we're talking about show stuff.
Well, it was funny too, because you said, hey, at some point, like the code should be, hey, I'm in a full car, which is 100% correct.
We talked for like 5 minutes, and I had no idea his wife was in the car. And it's not because I would say anything about her. It's that I'm going to be better behaved when the lady is in the car.
So
I had a friend ask another friend about a certain website while he was on speakerphone. But the friend calling said, like, hey, am I on speakerphone? He asked twice because he knew the question was, and he's like, no, you're not on speaker. You're not on speaker.
Oh, that's
what was that
friend.
site you told me about?
It wasn't Cake Farts, was it?
No.
Okay, good.
So, yesterday, when I was calling you, we had received a text actually from Greg Papa about wanting to change the time.
Yes.
And so you knew without, I don't even think you said hello. I think you said.
No, I didn't. You called right after the text, and I was like, hey, so what about 7:42?
Yeah, so what I wanted to say was, hey, driving back from Horse, whole family's in the car. But you just like 7:45. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that would be good. And then we kind of just went in, and then I realized, oh, we're good.
Right.
I didn't, and then I think you said something, and then she kind of laughed.
No,
or you heard her.
No, you said something I want to say, didn't you? About like, oh, by the way, didn't you say like, I'm still upset with you guys for laughing?
No, because I think you recognized that she was in the car.
Oh,
that's what
gotcha.
you said.
Then we
you
started
go,
laughing.
hey, and I go, oh, wait, I'm not letting this get past. You both are laughing. And then you both laughed
again. And then
again.
we just started laughing again.
Uncontrollably.
And then we went on to talk about something else. And I was like, remember we were laughing at Jason? And then we just started laughing again. She also has a very, not addictive, contagious laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, great.
Sorry, buddy. No, I don't think when I said Brie what did I say, Brie Taylor?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, somebody thought I was maybe thinking of Brian Taylor. I don't think so. But, hey, that's what we're here for. 3 for Madness is later, and 4 down territory before that. But right now, safe or out? Question 1.
Even though they don't have home field advantage, safe or out, the Dodgers should be the heavy favorite.
I understand heavy is objective, but I would say safe.
Okay.
Yeah, safe. Like, they're a juggernaut right now that is peaking at the right time. We already knew they had more talent than any other team in the major leagues. And now, what are they, like 22-3 or something stupid with one loss, I think, in the playoffs? Yeah, they should be the heavy favorite.
One of their weaknesses during the year was their pitching. If they pitch like this, I don't know who would beat them.
No.
And Toronto's good. I don't know who would beat them. Phillies were good. Brewers were really good. Dodgers pitch like this, they will not lose.
Brewers had the best record in stinking baseball.
Yeah.
And they made the Brewers look like if you and I were in there.
Yeah. Now, if Snell gets to walking Blake Snell, where
Sure.
he, 5 walks in 3 innings, it's like, okay, that's going to be different. But if he, scatters 2 hits over 7 innings and then they get to the bullpen, and every game they do that, that's trouble.
Yeah.
They're the better team in that way.
This is the Top Gun Maverick World Series for me.
Okay.
I have no expectations, or I have bad expectations. So anything beyond that will be a pleasant surprise. Number 2, please.
Safe or out, you would take Shohei over the field for World Series MVP.
I definitely would say Shohei is a large favorite to win MVP. When you say field, though, that also means Toronto, right?
Absolutely.
I think I would just take the field just because.
Based on numbers?
Just on numbers.
Yeah, Freeman won it last year.
I fully admit that Shohei Ohtani is the most likely to win MVP. But you know what? There's the Craig Counsels and David Ecksteins of the world that just pop up in World Series and make stuff happen. So it'll end up being some. You know what?
Yeah, I'd take the field. I mean, look at it. Even this last series, I mean, Shohei had the game of all games.
Yes.
But was not having a good postseason.
No.
So he pitches beautifully and hits 3 home runs in the same game, which will be one of the greatest postseason games ever. But, yeah, if he doesn't get a game-winning hit, a walk-off hit, if someone else bats 503 home runs, it could be like Max Muncy or something.
That's what I was going to say. Here are my nominees from the Dodgers, okay? Tommy Edman, Andy Pages. I know, I like to say that. Yeah, Muncy.
Maybe Kike Hernandez.
Maybe Kike. And then, honestly, you know who's the sneaky one on the Dodgers? Because obviously you have Mookie Betts there too. Do not, look, Teoscar Hernandez is a badass.
Mm-hmm.
I got to admit that. I could 100% see Teoscar Hernandez hitting like 550 in the series. Anyways, I personally hope it's Vlad Guerrero. That's.
What about Nathan Lucas? Sac State, Stingers up, Blue Jay.
Even better.
There you go.
That would be, if I could pick an MVP, it would be Nathan Lucas. Stringers up. Question 3.
Safe or out, the series will end in Toronto.
All right, so they have home court, home field advantage.
So that has to be game 6.
But it's 2-3-2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it in 5 or less?
Out.
5 or less?
I think so.
Dave loves LA.
No.
Oh, what?
No. No.
Oh, Toronto in 4 or 5.
No, I think. Yeah, I think this is a 5-game series. I hope I'm wrong. Please be wrong. Jinx, jinx, jinx. I think it's a 5-game series. Maybe they split in Toronto and then LA but I don't even know about that, dude. They're just. I can only hope rust sets in.
Yeah.
Because, you?
I'm going to say it'll get to 6 somehow.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, let's go out.
Let's
safe, I mean.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll take a break.
Where am I going?
Where are you going? I don't know. When we return, right on down, 4 down territory. We got locks, we got upsets, and where would you like to be this weekend? Oh, my goodness. You can just feel the energy with the show, and you can feel the energy when somebody realizes they're saving lots of money when they go to American Energy Heating and Air. Now we know them as American Energy Home Pros. because they got plumbing under the old umbrella now. Yeah, all the stuff they normally do with your HVAC, your furnace, your air conditioner, your tune-ups. And let me just say, by the way, maybe you don't need a new furnace. Maybe you don't need a new air conditioner. Really good time, though, to get those filters changed and to get your vents clean. Make sure you're completely ready for wintertime. It's safe, and it's going to save you money, too. Also, I know nobody's thinking about air conditioning right now, but really good prices. Not a lot of people signing up for new ACs if yours is just barely making it through summer and you're seeing those bills go crazy. I think that's one thing people, we don't think about. Like, well, my heater works, my AC works, so I don't need a new one. But how efficient is it? How much is it struggling? And is that costing you money? Just compare your bills to others and see if that's part of the problem. American Energy will help you out. And if you're a club member, you get 10% off of everything. Right now, even if you're not a club member, you can get 10% off any plumbing work they do. You want a new furnace, though, by the way? That's fine. They'll give you one. They'll throw that in there. Free furnace with any full installation as well. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable. We'll take a break. 4 down territory. Next.
The Kings play here, baby. Tonight, Kings and Jazz. Game night with Scott Marsh and the high flyer Henry Turner.
Starts at 5:30 with tip-off at 7. Listen to your Sacramento Kings.
On the official home of Kings basketball, Sactown Sports 1140.
People are coming from all over to Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, from Folsom, Elk Grove, Woodland, Roseville, because they've seen for themselves the huge selection and the best prices at SacSuperstore.com. Good luck finding a lower price anywhere else. And if you do, they'll match it. It's as simple as that. Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where a handshake still means something. Open until 10 o'clock and centrally located right across from Hagen Oaks Golf Course. And online at SacSuperstore.com. The guaranteed lowest price and the best selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps, and Rams. SacSuperstore.com.
Hey, this is Greg Papa. Are you working through a major insurance claim? SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to, not what just some adjuster working for an insurance company thinks you should get. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
When I was a kid, I remember my dad, a lineman, leaving in the middle of the night. Families were depending on him to get their power back on to keep them safe and warm. Watching him taught me that this work isn't just about wires and circuits. It's about people and the trust they place in us when the lights go out. That's why I started Maverick Electric Heating and Air, to carry on that same promise of showing up, doing it right, and protecting families when they need us most. Visit callamaverick.com.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Guys, tired all the time, gaining weight, low drive? These aren't just signs of aging. They could be low testosterone or other underlying issues. Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento is making it easier to get answers with a comprehensive wellness panel. It's not just a lab test, it's where better performance begins. Our providers will check your testosterone, blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney, liver, thyroid, and heart health. A $400 value for just $99, or free if you start treatment. Over 120,000 men have trusted Revive to restore their energy, mood, and confidence. So if you're ready to feel better and live stronger, call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Offer ends November 30th. Must medically qualify. Terms apply. Contact us for full offer details.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Dave Richard coming up next, followed by Greg Papa in an earlier time today. Hey, somebody put something in the chat, still going off our initial conversation this morning, that's kind of making me think. Whew. Guys, did we mess up on cream cheese?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's so diverse, too.
Because then you've got, like, cheesecake.
You know what? I'm just taking one for the team. Because you know why?
I'm proud of you.
You ever had a cream cheeseburger? I know.
No.
I know it sounds strange.
No, I wouldn't be mad at it because, like, the first time I had one on, like, cream cheese on a sandwich, I think, like, Beach Hut Deli did that. Like, cream cheese. Oh, my gosh.
So good. Cream cheese on sandwiches is so good.
Yeah.
Burgers. Seattle dog, which is Chris's favorite.
Stuffed jalapeno.
And absolutely. Poppers. And then all the different cheesecake, all the flavors.
That has to go.
Sorry, American. Sorry, America.
Who was the one that said cream cheese?
It was
just a beautiful person.
Yeah, really, honestly. That's
well done.
That's a really it's tough because we're doing everything on the fly. And
dang it, I'm actually upset.
Yeah, we're gonna
remember when someone messaged in the other day, like, "Hey, how come you don't ever listen to people calling in? How come you never
do it all the time?
We did.
Never change your mind about something.
Do it all the time. Yeah, it was yesterday. Eric Smokin' Q's. That's his name. I don't know. Hey, congratulations, Eric. That's well done. That's a great shout out.
Hearty pat on the back.
Hearty, not just a pat. Hearty. Havarti pat on the back to you. Hey, 4 down territory. Question 1.
What is your lock of the week in the NFL?
Lock. Well, what I do now is I just scroll through and look for who. Normally, I look for whoever the Dolphins are playing. But I'm going to go ahead and just take the one with the 14.5 point spread, which you can also do with cream cheese, by the way. You can spread it. That would be the Indianapolis Colts over the Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
14.5. Jason Ross.
I don't know this spread, but the Monday night game, I believe the Chiefs are cooking, rolling, whatever, and I think they will beat the Commanders. That's my lock of the week.
Lock of the week without Jane Daniels. What do you think the line is? Chiefs at home, Commanders Monday Night Football.
Without 8.5.
8.5. Chris Verlot.
Yeah, 8.5.
You sure? Mm-hmm. You can change it.
6.5.
Yeah, I might go down.
I'll
I'll say 8.5.
All right. You might go down?
Mm-hmm.
That would be the wrong way.
Really?
11.5.
Wow.
11.5.
Okay. I was actually going to go like just over a touch. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. Feel better about it.
And by the way, can I just say something?
There's not a lot of great games, huh?
I'm going to just run through the lines. Okay. I won't even tell you the game. 7.5, 6.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 6.5, 2.5. 4.5, 3.5, 14.5, 2.5.
It's rare to be over 6.5 in an NFL game.
Yeah,
you read like 6 of them.
Most of them are over that. So,
wow.
Yeah. Question 2.
What is your upset of the week in the NFL?
By question 2, I mean second down. Mm-hmm. Give me the red and the gold glasses, 'cause I'm taking the Niners in Houston. Yeah, thank you. That was a good jingle for second down. Thank you.
I have the same game. I do not have the same jingle. I'll just say the 49ers. The jingle is good.
You reuse the jingle. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's good.
God, what a great...
Can you sing it again?
Give me the red and give me the gold. I'm taking the Niners in Houston. Beep. I added that at the end.
Didn't you have glasses in the first time?
I did, and I realized that while I was singing.
The glasses sold me on it, too.
I just pushed through.
Okay, I'll take the 49ers as well. 2.5 point dogs.
Third down.
Which NFL game would you most like to attend this week?
Woof. Yeah, I'm just doing my default. There's no real. I mean, maybe
I got 2 candidates.
Maybe Cincinnati for Jets Bengals. Dude, honestly,
Yellow's a bet.
That would be the worst one, right? You're in Cincinnati. No offense, but also, come on, Cincinnati.
Chris, your thoughts?
Cincinnati's cool.
Yeah, he likes Cincinnati.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it doesn't. And then on top of that, Jets.
Get some Skyline chili.
Yeah, spaghetti chili.
Spaghetti.
Yeah,
I have seen that. I don't know. I need to try it.
Bob's Big Boy, and it has Your American cheddar slice.
I mean, honestly,
that's what made me order it as a kid.
That's an artery clogger.
Oh, they had a habanero cheese when I went there. That was really good.
Ooh.
My pick's going to have nothing to do with the game. If I was picking the game, I'd probably go Sunday Night Football. But you know what? New Orleans is fine. It's a fine time to be. It's a fine time to be in New Orleans right now. This game's going to suck, bro. You know what? What do you think the line on this one is? Bucks at Saints.
Well, all those you read, it had to be one of those. So Bucks 7.5.
Bucks 10.5.
Yeah, I honestly would have said 7.5 with you. Bucks 4.5.
What?
Hey.
Mike Evans is out. That's about it, right?
I'm with you. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't understand this gambling stuff anymore. What game would you like to be at?
So you mentioned the Sunday night game, so that would be interesting with Rodgers. I think that's in Pittsburgh, so that would be fun. I think that would be a fun atmosphere with Green Bay there. The other one, and I've been to one game there, and it's a great atmosphere. And America's team going to Denver.
Yeah.
I think Denver fans are going to be all riled up right now. Just the way their team's playing, the game they had last week.
Look at the top text that already came in over there. Cowboys, Broncos, the only right answer.
There you go. I'm with them.
There you go.
I'm with Texter.
I'm just going for food.
Yes.
Your answer's correct. It's just, I'm going for the food. I'm just hanging out in New Orleans like, oh, do I have to go to the game now?
Yeah. You're bringing all of the food to the game.
Yeah, that's yes.
And then you're just eating. You're like, oh, look, there was a pass.
That would be so awesome. Yeah. 4th down.
Which college game would you most like to attend this week?
You know what?
Do it.
No, I want to see what you have to say first on this one because I'm curious if you're going to say what I think you might say.
Well, I would, I'm not going to try to put in, I'm going to say apologies to where you could potentially be. LSU at night would be fabulous. They play Saturday night ranked game.
Yeah.
There's actually at the FCS level a really good one with number 1 North Dakota State and number 2 South Dakota State. I'm sure that's going to be festive.
Yes.
But I'm going to the game tonight.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Stingers up against the Montana Grizzlies. 4-0, or number 4, undefeated against the Hornets, and we know this game's got a lot of heat behind it.
And then I think isn't Quavish after the game?
Say it again. You'll get there.
Quaver. Quavo.
Yeah.
Got it. Nailed
Quavo post-game concert.
Quavo.
Yeah. That's the one for me.
You got number 3 A&M at LSU. That's interesting.
Unless the gutty little Bruins can upset Indiana.
Got a little Bruins. See, I figured it would be between one of those two. That's why I wanted you to go first because I wanted to see if you would. Because look, I mean, maybe not, but Indiana's favored by 25.5. That's the only reason I thought maybe you don't pick it. Yeah, dude. You go all the way to Indiana, but also what a cool time to be in Indiana when basketball starts.
Yeah. I believe that Penn State was favored by that much against UCLA.
Oh.
You're not going to LSU and New Orleans same time?
Nope. You know where I'm going?
Where?
I'm going to my car in the driveway. I'm pulling out, taking a drive. Putting in my little mappy. Hornet Stadium.
Well, you could do it.
And here we go. And I'm at the game.
You could do it.
I am 100.
Play spades, go early.
Yeah.
Tailgate.
Right.
Play spades in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And go in and watch the game.
Yeah. Or just like play spades beforehand and then just head to the game because we're going to be over there around 4 p.m.
Wow, early.
Yeah, early spades.
Be ahead of me.
Yeah, 100%. No, we'll be playing spades before.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I could go.
Nice.
So that's where I would be.
Okay.
I would be right there for the Hornets versus the Pandas. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's talk all the trash. We'll take a break. When we come back, David Richard, CBS Sports Fantasy Football Insider, also 3 for Madness, and a lot of other stuff going on. We'll get to all that right after this.
The Drive Guys, weekdays 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
on Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Stay
was easy.
So I'm opening my own coffee shop.
I smell a caffeinated catastrophe.
And I needed menu boards and banners printed.
What you really needed was a reality check.
Staples really came through. They printed menus and signs, even flyers in time for my grand opening.
And that's when the other shoe dropped.
Not quite. I got $125 off my custom print order.
Cha-ching! For your business printing, Staples.
That was easy.
Now save up to $125 on custom print orders. Valid in-store and online. Ends 11/1. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
For 77 years, the Keys family from Naturewood Home Furnishings has been serving families just like yours and mine. Hi, I'm Frank LaRosa with Golf to Go. The Naturewood team takes great pride and significant effort to offer Northern California families a vast selection of home furnishings, most of which are made right here in this country. The kitchen table, which we purchased so many years ago, speaks to the enduring quality of the Naturewood product lines. We treasure memories made seated around that table with family and friends for birthday celebrations, school projects, and many late-night meals when the day just got away from us. Naturewood has provided thousands with home furnishings that not only last for generations, but also lead to everlasting memories of cherished times. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings now during their 77th anniversary sale and get started making your own brand of memories. Meet the Keys family at Naturewood Home Furnishings off Highway 50 at Hazel. Look for the water wheel.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729 or visit us at powercopiers.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Ready to pregame for your next big arena event? Head to Beach Hut Deli, a Sacramento tradition for over 40 years where aloha is served daily. Located just steps from the arena, whether it's game day or a concert night, it's the perfect spot to gather with friends and enjoy amazing sandwiches. Planning a bigger get-together? Beach Hut Deli offers endless catering options to bring those fresh, delicious flavors to your next party or event. Beach Hut Deli. Good vibes, great food, and epic times await.
Your local sports leader in the 916.
KHD1 Sacramento. KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios. Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Chris is chasing down Dave Richard, and he accidentally played the.
Yeah.
Or did he purposely do it to
We'll
try
see.
to sabotage the show? We'll do 3 for in the next segment. Just to remind you guys, not that everybody has our show clock memorized, but normally we would take Dave Richard here from 7 to 7:24, and we would do 3 for Madness before he came, or right after he came on, or before, one of the two. Because Greg Papa, because of his schedule, we're obviously going to move heaven and earth to bring him on. He couldn't do 9 a.m. today, and he wasn't able to do last week. So he asked if he could do the 7 a.m. hour. So we're going to talk to Dave here, hopefully shortly. Take a quick break around, 7:12-ish.
Yeah.
Then we'll do 3 for, and then instead of going from 7 a.m. to 7:24 with Dave, we're going to go 7:28 all the way up to near the top of the hour with Greg Papa joining us right now from the state of Florida. That was a good view. The one, the only, from CBS Sports, Dave Richard. Good morning, Dave.
You thought I was gonna not show up?
That's not what I said. That's what Chris said. I said, dude, he's gonna show up. He's a professional.
Yeah, I didn't mean to make Chris stressed. I'm sorry, Chris. That's not what I do.
No, that's okay. And I also want to note before we get to fantasy football that I'm not going to say anything, Dave.
About what?
We're just going to move on.
What would it possibly be you'd be talking about?
If I was Dave Richard, I would come on after if Florida State was number 2 and they got boat raced and crushed and embarrassed in front of the entire world. I would be laughing and making fun of it, or he would be laughing and making fun of Florida State. Well, that happened to Miami last weekend. But you know what? You know what they say, Jason? You can't throw water out of your boat when there's a lot of water coming in at the same time too. With
They
people.
say that.
They say that all the time. That's a famous.
What a phrase!
It's a turn of phrase.
That Abraham Lincoln.
It's a proverb. So with Florida State losing again, and also I'm classy. I'm just going to say, Dave. Hopefully they tried their best and they had fun, and you get them next time, champ.
Do you remember how I behaved on this show when Florida State lost to Virginia?
Yeah, I do. I remember exactly how you did your little, I'm not going to lean in, and then you said little cutting jibes.
Yeah. So by all means, you should do those things, and I still expect you to do those things. The Hurricanes played poorly. My theory is Carson Beck is playing hurt because the play calling was like the same type of play calls that you would call for an 8-year-old in a Pee Wee League game.
Wow. It's also Louisville.
It was terrible. But here's the difference. If the Canes win out, this was a blip on the radar. If they win out, they're national champions. If Florida State wins out, they play in the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
It's the Poland Weed Eater Pop-Tarts Bowl. I'll have you know. I have a question for you that I wanted to start with that's kind of off, non-specific, but it's a philosophy question.
Great. Yes.
I know you do. And it's where we bond. Is there any strategy when you're drafting? Is there at any time, whether it's by accident or planned, are you a put all your buys in the same week guy? Are you I'll check my lineup or I'll check my draft 7 rounds in, and if I happen to have a lot of buys in the same week, I might lean there. Do buys factor into your drafting at all?
When I was drafting back in August, and I would notice that I would have multiple players with the same bye week, it really didn't faze me then, because I'm just of the theory of, I'll figure it out later. That's a problem for 8 weeks from now. I don't have to sweat that. And I really detest the idea of passing on a really good player because he's got the same bye week as another really good player on my team. I'm trying to collect really good players. That's kind of the goal here. And so if I end up getting, and this has happened to me in a number of leagues, a lot of Rams, a lot of Lions, a lot of Jackson Smith and Jigba. If I've got those guys on a team, they're not playing this week. I'm going to do my best to replace them. If it means starting the likes of Marvin Mims and Xavier Leggett, so be it. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, and I might lose, but I'm gonna try. Imagine being undefeated or 6-1, and you have a bunch of guys on bye in week 8, and you just take the L. I mean, that's a possibility. But not only are you taking the L, you're also not scoring a lot of points, and that's usually the tiebreaker for playoff spots later in the year. So imagine if that costs you a bye. Imagine if your team crumbles and it costs you the 6th seed in your playoffs or in your fantasy league. So I try and stay competitive no matter what. But man, the NFL made it really tough this week with 6 teams on bye and a lot of the teams having some very good wide receivers. And the rankings look weird. Like you go and you look at the rankings, and Wan'Dale Robinson is a top 24 receiver.
Wow.
And Alvin Kamara, for as sucky as he's been, he's still a
Right.
top 24 running back. Like there are some dudes missing, and it just makes the rankings just seem very off.
Yeah, as we're talking with Dave Richard, not only the rankings, Dave and I were just talking about the actual games itself, and I know they never play out quite this way, but there's so many large point spreads. Seems like some unbalanced games ahead. Just you've already kind of alluded to it. I guess the rankings are weird. Is this just going to be feel like a weird fantasy week?
I mean, it's every week, Jason. It's been a weird fantasy week. There have been very few weeks this season where everything goes according to plan, and that's kind of the beauty of football, is that you can expect one thing to happen, and then the unexpected happens, and it either brings joy or tremendous pain. Yes, I benched Kamani Vidal in a number of leagues. Yes, that stinks. But it's just the nature of the beast, and obviously point spreads, they're designed to try and make games a lot more competitive and even up. Sometimes they're designed to take your money because they load up one side kind of a funny looking way because they expect money to come in so heavily on one side, and then when that happens, it's the other side that invariably ends up winning. And somehow these casinos and sports books makes a lot of money, but that's a subject for a different time. The bottom line is simply like there are a couple of games where it feels pretty unbalanced, and those are usually the games where, you know, one or two of them, they end up going the other way because the unexpected happens.
Dave Richard with us. By the way, I am starting Marvin Mims this week.
I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. I've got reasons for it.
Talk to Chuba Hubbard fans. There's a lot of talk about that. Is he even? I mean, are you just keeping him around for funsies at this point? What's your outlook?
I think he's a flex play.
Okay.
And if I went back and watched the film of the game, and there is a obvious, this is going to seem obvious, especially to you, Dave, but there is an obvious difference in the speed and the quickness to rushing lanes from Rico Dowdle to Chuba Hubbard. And maybe it's because Chuba, it's his first game back, but Rico is the better, more effective running back for Carolina. And the fact that Chuba Hubbard played a higher percentage of the snaps, played way more on third downs, and played near the goal line, just it felt weird after last week. And if the Panthers stick with it, and they're talking like they're going to stick with it against Buffalo, who's been bad against the run, we'll see how they come out of the bye and if they can fix some things. Then I think you have to respect it a little bit and kind of downgrade Dowdle and upgrade Chuba. Neither of them are top 15 type fantasy running backs, but Chuba, maybe he gets 3 catches, maybe he totals 60 yards. That's a decent flex play. Again, we're missing a lot of running backs because of the buys and other injuries and stuff like that.
Dave, as far as 49ers-Texans game, who are your starts, and obviously McCaffrey, but who are your starts and sits in that game?
Kittle's is must start too. I know everybody's really ticked off that he had 0 catches in the game, but he played a lot of the game. I do worry a little bit about Kittle having to block more than run routes. And if that happens, because the Texans have a really good pass rush, and if that happens, then yeah, Kittle's numbers will be affected, but you're going to have FOMO with him. I can't recommend starting Cade Otton or Dalton Schultz in the same game, or a Browns tight end over George Kittle. You know what he's capable of doing. Plus, it's National Tight End Week, and usually when it's that, George Kittle ends up coming through for fantasy manager. So I'm going to start him. I am staying away from the 49ers receivers, A, because they seem unreliable from week to week, not a lot of consistency, and B, the Texans have some great cornerback play. Despite what you saw from Jackson Smith and Jigba on Monday, these guys are not as good as Jackson Smith and Jigba, and I don't want to trust Kendrick Bourne or Jawan Jennings. I do like Jennings better. And then on the other side for Houston, I do like Dalton Schultz. Tatum Bethune has been a great replacement for Fred Warner, but that's been more against the run than the pass. And so if that's how the 49ers go about trying to defend Schultz is the guy that CJ Stroud has a lot of time with and experience with and chemistry with. And we talk about those things. They're real things in the NFL. and they translate to fantasy. So I'm kind of a big fan of Dalton Schultz. No Nico Collins for Houston. It looks like we're trending in that direction, which makes the rest of that receiving core kind of sketchy for me for Houston. There's nobody I really want to trust except for Schultz. Woody Marks would be the running back I would prefer for Houston. But I'm intrigued by this game because I think the defense is, I know San Francisco's defense is so beat up, but they're finding ways to stay competitive, man. I really tip my cap to Robert Saleh and that entire coaching staff for doing what they've done and scheming the way they have. And CJ Stroud just has not been himself this year, and it's going to continue to be that way because there's no Nico Collins and because that offensive line is in such rough shape.
A couple of quick ones before we say bye-bye. T. Higgins or Stephon Diggs at wide receiver?
T over Diggs, both of them top 24 wide receivers.
And then they're asking which one I don't put in. Should I put that one in over or Chase Brown for flex PPR?
I think I'm going to start moving Chase Brown up my rankings. I just think that he's finally got a matchup where he'll be able to run, catch passes. I don't see the Jets as being overly competitive in the game. So I might lean Chase Brown over Stephon Diggs.
Bannon Jr. or Alec Pierce in the flex?
I think I'd lean Pierce because I'm expecting David Njoku to play.
I hope you're right because I have David Njoku in my flex and I have nobody on my bench.
Oh, no reinforcements?
Everyone's either hurt or I think I have 5 buys in that league this week.
If he ends up not playing, he's probably the guy you're dropping. The thing is, and this is really the tough decisions that fantasy managers have to make, is when they've got a player who's good that they don't want to drop but they have to drop, if you do it on Saturday, nobody can pick them up if you use waivers until next week. So at least you've got a chance to get a player like that back. You just don't want to cut somebody who ends up playing and then goes off. Because you're not getting him back.
Where can people hear, see, read, and consume all things Dave Richard?
I was late to our party today because I was recording the second of 2 episodes of Fantasy Football Today live on YouTube.
Wow.
We do 2 starter sit episodes every single week. We touched on the 49ers and the Texans. We touched on every game. We talk about every player. We help everybody set their lineups as best as we possibly can with the information and data that we have. You can only find it on YouTube. Search for Fantasy Football Today. Like it, subscribe it. Both are free. And then you've got access to our minds for the rest of the season.
That's so good. You want to have that access. Good luck against Stanford.
You kind of do.
You do?
Yeah.
100%. Miami hosts Stanford this week. Miami will do their best. Stanford will write an essay at them, and we'll see who wins.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend, brother.
I'm worried about that quarterback.
Yeah, well.
Good luck in your leagues, guys.
Thank you. Pal. Take care. Bye. That's Dave Richard. We'll take a break. When we return, remember Greg Papa, we hope, at 7:28. But when we get back, 3 for Madness. Next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Elk Grove Honda.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. Your Friday framed up with some areas of patchy fog to start the morning. It'll be a cool beginning, but as we head through the afternoon, enjoying mostly sunny skies. Today, a dry day with highs in the mid-70s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
At Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. Whether you purchase a new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, Elk Grove Honda has the right Honda at the right price. In the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard, or elkgrovehonda.com.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
I found out that one of my players was vaping, and I said, hey, right now's the time to be honest with me. He said almost everybody in my team was vaping. The next day, all the parents came in. I said, how many of you guys think that your kids are vaping? Not one of them raised their hand. There's a joint fight to make something better. We don't sit back and let it happen.
Coach Sanchez is exposing Big Tobacco's playbook. Learn how he and other Californians are beating Big Tobacco at undo.org.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here, talking to you about my good friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Now, they are upgrading their offerings to you to include plumbing, bringing that same expertise and experience into the plumbing space. They're no longer just heat and air. They're now your American Energy Home Pros. And you've heard me talk about them for years as your second opinion partner. Now you can still get a second opinion on any HVAC service or replacement, but now you can also get a second opinion on any of your plumbing services. And when you really think about it, how do we know how much it's supposed to cost? At the very least, you'll know you're in the ballpark, and I can all but guarantee you they'll beat the price. They'll come out for free. They'll give you a second opinion. And all you got to do is give them a call, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Serving the greater Sacramento area since 1981. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Three questions, three answers. It's Three for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question one.
You want to know how awesome, not that you need to know, not that I need to tell you, Jason. You want to know how great Greg Papa is?
Tell me more, because I know he is.
He's fighting for his life, and he still comes on with us every week because he loves the work, he loves it. And he couldn't come on last week, and he was not happy about it because
he likes to do it.
Loves to do it.
Yeah.
You know, he's fighting cancer right now.
Yes.
It's a fine excuse to not come on some stupid radio show for a half an hour, but he's apologetic about it.
Doesn't need to be.
Not at all. So anyways, he said today because he's having some stuff done, he couldn't make 9. Was there any way we could do 7? Of course. We'll move everything for you, Greg. Of course. And now he's texting with us, and he's saying, I'm going to try to make it. But he's currently at the hospital right now getting, I won't go into the details, but getting procedures done.
Yeah, and now he literally is apologizing. Things got backed up. Like, there's no need. We just, that's priority 1. We're like priority 397,000. Yeah.
So, yeah. We're going to call that because, honestly, I have a feeling. Can you imagine if we were like, Greg, you're really putting us out? I think Greg would actually be like, okay, I'll do it with all this stuff going on. No problem, guys. Yeah. But we just told Mr. Papa, look, we're making the call.
Yes.
Do what you got to do, and
we're IBM.
Yes,
we present. You make
the call.
We did.
Once again, I would like to file my yearly protest. I want to talk to John IBM someday and be like, dude, I see your dumb ads all the time about like, oh, hey, I'm Wilson or whatever the thing is. Watson. Bring back You Make the Call.
Yeah.
It was so good. The football goes off the field goal post and hits a woman in the face and bounces back through. What happens? We'll be
You
right
laugh.
back. Yeah, right. And then they go and they show a quick IBM commercial.
Yeah, and you come back.
And they come back and
give
while
you the answer.
they're showing the IBM commercial, we're all sitting there going, "What is the call here?" And then they come back and, "Oh, yay, I got it right," or "My life sucks. I'm terrible. I didn't get it right. I'm gonna go hit my head." You know, whatever it may be. Maybe you're in an IBM. You make the call league.
Maybe.
So bring it back.
Do you have something from your youth besides that that was like what would be considered a tease or a cliffhanger that always worked on you?
Well, the Aflac trivia question always worked on me. Is that what you're talking about?
No. Well, so my reference would be probably a little before your time, but you probably watched some of it. Dukes of Hazzard. Did you ever watch that?
Would it be at the end when they're like going over the jump?
Yeah, and then they pause and go to commercial. Well, Bo and the boys make it across.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was like, they would either go to the next episode or be a commercial, and I would just be so anxious.
Yeah, you don't know.
Because I didn't know, like the car's in midair. Like, what's going to happen?
Didn't they do that for the Batman TV show?
Probably. And it got me,
Tell you what used to get me a lot was Inspector Gadget. I never knew if Dr. Claw was going to,
Yeah.
What's he going to do? They'd stop pennies in the middle of something, brain the dog. I don't know. Always got me.
Never know.
Also, is Elmer Fudd finally going to get Bugs Bunny in this episode?
Yeah.
Did you see the Family Guy where he did?
I was going to say with the Inspector guy, there was always like a kid at school that's just like, oh, I saw Dr. Claw.
And he didn't. No.
Yeah, you're a liar.
And there was always that one booger eater at school that would be like, oh, I saw Dr. Claw. They showed him. No, they. And I'm like, what episode did I miss? That's like, oh, you know what? You know where you saw, hey, pal, you know where you saw Dr. Claw's face? It was when he and Cobra Commander, when he had his helmet off, were having dinner together. Oh, neither happened. I don't think they ever showed Cobra's face. You saw Destro all the time in his stupid silver face. Yeah, this is where Steve would yell at me. All right, so we won't get to Greg Papa. That actually gives us a good long segment, though, before Stein and Spears come on. And by the way, Mark Stein at 8, Mark Spears at 8:28. To talk about, I want to talk about this whole NBA gambling thing, and I want to talk about the new reason why I wished it had never happened, and the unexpectedly really annoying after effects of it happening. Yeah, this is something I should have expected, and I didn't, and I'll go through all of that, and it's really stupid.
Well, that'll tie in our next segment, and it's in 3 for,
right? Absolutely, 3 for Madness question 1.
With Nick Clifford out for at least a week, which player would you like to see get his starting spot in minutes?
Keon Ellis. No, like for many minutes, not quickly.
I think that's it.
And we don't have quickly. So, Keon Ellis.
And it's just,
I don't want to complicate it.
Another young, well, I say young, but another starter right now because Neek started last game.
So
yeah. This is not a good beginning of the season for this group. Or is it? Question 2.
With the news coming out regarding all the gambling, does that make you look at the Zach LaVine missed call on the 3 any differently?
Okay, so to Jason's point, it's a good one. Since we're revamping the Greg Papa segment, I'm going to take a co-host privilege here, and I'm going to skip this question. I say because we're out of time anyways almost. Let's just go ask question 3 because we're going to cover that question in the next segment.
Question 3.
Kings versus Jazz tonight. Who you got?
Real quick, I don't want to look yet. Who's favored and by how much?
Kings 2.5.
Kings 3.5.
I'll say Kings 1.5.
Okay.
Oops, on Friday. And scrolling down some more. The Sacramento Kings are favored by 5.5 tonight.
Okay.
Hands are cold, sorry. Let's go with heart over head. Give me the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, I mean, I think on its own, I would have picked Kings. I didn't like the way they finished the last game. I'm really impressed with what Utah did the last game, but I don't know that I love their roster overall. So, yeah, Kings.
Chris?
Kings.
Okay, we'll take a break. Kings. We'll take a break. Don't forget, Mark Stein at 8. Mark Spears at 8:28. It's a Mark 8 hour. And we'll get to that. Plus, when we come back, why this gambling thing is stupid and I don't like it anymore. Next.
But first,
I want to tell you. What do I want to tell you about? Well, I don't want to tell you about that. Nope. I know what I want to talk about. Jeep Wranglers. From Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland, the Drive into Fall event is on now. There is still time to get some adventure in. Well, you save up to $8,600 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Jeep Wrangler Willys. Jeep Wrangler Willys, that's a funny name. I love, though, how these modern Jeep Wrangler Willys, they're filled with the latest and greatest tech and comforts. If they pay homage to the iconic past of the Jeep with huge off-road capability, distinctive exterior styling, and special interiors you'll love. Seriously, my wife had a Jeep Wrangler. If there's anything I didn't like about it, I like the tech. I like the new stuff. Her inside of her car looked like one of those like World War II vehicles where everything's just like basic, and that's how it. A lot of Jeep owners like that. This one kind of combines both. It's sweet. So you get kind of a modern day piece of history. Once you get into one of the Willys, you won't want to get out. But whatever you're looking for, you can find at Hoblet. Check out their certified pre-owned supercenter with nearly 200 vehicles available and over 50 under $20,000. Whatever you need, it's at Hoblet right now. Search, select, and save through the whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period. We'll take a break. When we come back, this gambling thing. Why? Many reasons why it sucks, but a new one I didn't anticipate. Next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer. This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Guys, tired all the time, gaining weight, low drive? These aren't just signs of aging. They could be low testosterone or other underlying issues. Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento is making it easier to get answers with a comprehensive wellness panel. It's not just a lab test, it's where better performance begins. Our providers will check your testosterone, blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney, liver, thyroid, and heart health. A $400 value for just $99, or free if you start treatment. Over 120,000 men have trusted Revive to restore their energy, mood, and confidence. So if you're ready to feel better and live stronger, call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Offer ends November 30th. Must medically qualify. Terms apply. Contact us for full offer details.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's Trex.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all. Mark Stein, top of the hour. As a matter of fact, because of a strange quirk in the schedule today in our clock, you guys are about to get an hour of sports talk with one break.
How about that?
How about that?
Yeah.
It's a quick break at the top of the hour.
What do we do? Man, we're putting in some time.
It's Friday Fun and Games, buddy.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, somebody mentioned when you said you'd be at the Sac State game tonight. They inquired, does that mean you're missing the Kings home opener?
I am.
That's tough.
It's a really tough decision.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
What are you going to do?
Can't do both. Can't be in both places
Can't
as
be.
much as I'd like to be.
Yeah.
And when it was announced early in the year, in the summertime, I think, that Sac State, Montana was going to be on national TV, ESPN, Friday night, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. King's schedule came out. I looked, I go, okay, cool. Oh, no.
Whammy.
But, yeah.
Hey, also coming up at 11 a.m., sitting in this very studio, Kenyon Murray. Keegan's dad's coming in studio.
Really?
With Alan Stiles.
How about that?
How about that?
Awesome.
What a get for
That's
Alan.
That's a great get.
Wow. Father of Keegan, father of Chris.
Now, do you feel
Not
bad?
my dad.
Huh?
Now, do you feel bad that we stole Keegan?
Yeah. Oh, then when Alan comes in, we go, oh, look at you bogarting players' parents.
Yeah. Awesome. That's great.
No, that's great. So what a day.
In studio?
In studio.
We better behave.
We better clean up. So, this NBA thing. Oh. Jason, do you know what I have in my hot little hands here?
Your phone.
Gambling, that is true. This whole NBA gambling thing, according to BetOnline, I have gambling odds in my hand.
Okay.
Who will receive a longer sentence? Chauncey Billups or Terry Rozier?
Terry Rozier.
Chauncey Billups is the favorite at -200. Terry Rozier +150. Will either or both of Billups and
isn't Terry Rozier the favorite?
I look at the top. It's -150 for Billups. I don't know. Why, have you already looked at odds?
No, I'm just the way you said that.
No, because -200 means you wait. Hold on.
I'm probably. I'm trying to figure that part out.
Hold on. Wait. -200. Yeah, Chauncey Billups is the favorite because you would have to bet 200 to win 100, whereas Terry Rozier, if you bet 100, you'd win 150. I always read them wrong too. Right? Uh-oh.
Okay. No.
Okay.
That's fine.
Longer
sentence from
they think that Billups will get the longer sentence. That's what Vegas is saying.
Like a criminal sentence as opposed from the league.
Talking about jail or whatever sentence it is. Now, as far as the league goes, will either or both receive a lifetime ban from the NBA? Yes or no? Which is the favorite?
That one's got to be Rozier.
Well, according to Vegas, either or both Billups and Rozier are favored to get a lifetime ban -2,000, meaning it is a heavy favorite that they will get a lifetime ban. They have odds on the next player or coach to be arrested for illegal gambling.
My gosh.
The favorite, which should be a bigger favorite, by the way, is Malik Beasley, followed by Michael Porter Jr., whose brother is involved, followed by LeBron James, Rick Pitino, John Morant, Kevin Durant. Now they're just naming players.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, the only king on that list is way down the list at 40-1, Russell Westbrook, tied with, amongst others, Chris's guy, Devin Booker, and Austin Reeves.
They're just picking players.
Next Hall of Famer to be arrested for illegal gambling, according to Vegas. The favorite at 2-1, Kevin Garnett. That's got to be because of the Adam Sandler movie, right? That's what it's got.
Yeah.
Followed by Allen
You
Iverson.
didn't see that movie, did you?
I haven't, no.
Yeah,
I know. I just know it's going to stress me out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you turned Minnesota in right there.
Iverson 4-1, Pierce 5-1, Jordan 6-1, Barkley, I feel like he'd be higher, 7-1, followed by Arvydas Sabonis at 8-1. It's so random. If you're wondering, are there any Kings on the list? Way down the list at 33-1, tied with Scottie Pippen. Chris
Weber. Okay.
So anyways, I just think it's hilarious. Vegas is putting odds on the gambling saga. So I inadvertently, meaning this was not my intention, but I will raise my hand and say, Dave, you're an idiot. How did you not know this would be a fallout? So yesterday, I sent out a tweet that said, in light of today's events, this looks even crazier now. Late in the game, Zach LaVine hit a 3, but the refs ruled it a 2. If you watch, this isn't even close. No question. They begged the refs to look, to no avail. Phoenix won by 4. The line was 3.5. Now, in my mind, when I tweeted that, it was like, yeah, this looks crazy. Like, because of all the stuff that happened, like, it's even worse than just the missed call because of that line. That's crazy, right? But to anybody else, like I said, I get it. It's, was this game rigged?
Right.
Like, that's my insinuation I'm making. I can only tell you the truth. That wasn't the insinuation I was trying to make. I was just saying it looks even crazier because of that missed call, to the point that now, for the foreseeable future, anytime something like that happens, this is going to be a whole industry now that goes, well, just beyond bad beats. Anyways, dude. Well, it's always fun and exciting to have a viral tweet. This tweet went completely viral now. We're in the thousands of everything. And I woke up this morning and it had just, I don't know who the hell got a hold of it, but it just took off. Here's the weird, and I didn't really even think about the fallout yesterday from all of this, is that now it's gone from like, and I'm not against. I mean, remember, me and Scott Howard Cooper got into it a little bit over games. I'm not Mr. Squeaky clean guy here about this stuff, but now it's like, oh, shocker. Oh, the NBA's rigged. You didn't know? I stopped watching 10 years ago. Every game is rigged. All the players are in on it. All the coaches are in on it. What do you, like, every single conspiracy theorist, like, I saw this thing tied into like DARPA, political figures, something nuclear at one point. I didn't quite understand.
Wow.
I did see someone say that Pablo Torre's source is someone in the presidential administration.
I think Stephen A. Smith and the president or somebody got into it at one point online about this. Did the president force this thing because of Portland and Chauncey Billups as revenge for the, like, dude, I'm telling you, like, every angle. So now all of the string on the wall people are now coming out of the woodwork like, see? And it's like, look, I think there's levels of, not, as always, there's extremes, okay? I think it is incredibly silly to think that they caught everybody and that this is the end of it and it won't happen again. That's really naive,
right.
I think. Of course there's people still to get caught. Of course there's other things going on. Of course of course. Okay. One extreme. The other extreme. Everything's rigged. By the way, I went to a few of these fine folks' Twitter accounts just to like look at.
That's healthy.
I'm going to tell you, no joke, the more than a few of them, weirdly, I mean, like all in common with these, had reposts of different forms of a flat earth society. Like, I'm not making it up. Like, legit. One of them, like that discovery last week that the Earth's going to have like 2 moons for, it was, somehow they tied this into that, and it's all a psyop to. So you have the other extreme, which now anyone who has ever said, who believes in conspiracy theories, now pulls this out and it justifies every single conspiracy. And now it's all rigged. Everything's rigged up. And so that's the other extreme, right? And that's, of course, silly. So silly extremes, I think, one guy's opinion. Here's what I think the middle ground is. Well, look at what happened with San Antonio and Victor Wembanyama. They rigged that. The NBA rigged the league so that their next generational superstar could go to San Antonio, the hotbed.
They rigged it so Cooper Flag would go to Dallas because they traded Luka.
Now I can believe in that one. See, that makes more sense. But the whole San Antonio rigging, you know what? Just like last year's finals were rigged. they were rigged so that Oklahoma City could win the title. That another hotbed of TV ratings. Mm-hmm. And then it goes into what I like to call, I've never called it this before, but what I like to call my 7 questions I ask about any conspiracy theory. Okay?
You have 7?
I don't, but let's see how far I can go. So, question 1, first and foremost, is it realistic? In other words, whether it's we didn't land on the moon or whether it's the NBA is rigged. Let's stay away from the moon thing because I feel like Chris Guerrero is going to start squawking any minute. He seems like one of the moon guys. The NBA is rigged.
Okay.
Do I think that isolated incidents of coaches and players and possibly even refs have had or will have or have right now? Of course, I absolutely do. The idea that these games are predetermined or that entire teams, the outcomes are rigged. The idea, the amount of people that would have to keep it quiet.
That's impossible.
The amount of people that would have to be in on it and not say anything. We're talking about, let's just first off talk about NBA players. These are not individuals, phenomenal people in the end. I'm talking about as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
There are some wild cards. There are some NBA players that like to get on podcasts and get hammered and talk about all kinds of stuff. You're telling me that they're all going to keep it quiet. That's number 1. Number 2.
Question 2.
I was thinking the same thing, Chris.
There's another side to the whole thing. So you're telling me we'll just use our Sacramento Kings because we're in Sacramento. Okay, so let's say that Phoenix game was rigged, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure Doug's going to be cool with that. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure Zach would be. I'm sure everybody would you know what? We'll take the L. We'll take the loss, no problem. I'm sure all the other owners, I can imagine James Dolan would be mighty okay with the whole thing being rigged, and he's fine with that, especially with their no championships in God knows how many years. You have to think adult here.
Yeah.
In the sense of it's impossible to pull something like that off.
Game 1 of 82 for 2 teams that really are likely not going very far.
Yeah.
So we're going to rig that one.
Yes.
That will get some extra dollars on because,
Yes.
Okay.
I had people that honestly were trying to break down for me the magnet in the ball. That there's a magnet in the rim and on the backboard.
Did Cardwell not have it?
Well, no. Yeah. And it pushed it all the way to the left. He would have sunk that.
Yeah.
Because he switched rims.
Yes.
My mom was big on that.
On the magnet?
No, on the first game. The problem is they're shooting at different rims now.
Oh.
Now?
Are they?
At halftime, they switch sides.
Right. Yeah. So from the 5-1-0, your station's already documented how many more fouls LeBron and the Lakers get than their opposition. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Does that mean there's a difference between a rig and a bias? And I know somebody hearing that right now is convinced it's rig. Is going, oh, okay. No, legitimately there is. Now, by the way, if you were to tell me that, if you want to start, this is what sucks is because I'm conspiracy theory adjacent. Do I think there's a bias towards superstars in the league? I do. Do I think there's a bias towards the Lakers and LeBron? I do. I do think there's a bias. Do I think there's a super secret DEFCON 1 plan being hatched in the back room that, okay, we're going to need the Lakers to win this game. LeBron's going to need to go to the line at least 20 times. And no, I do not. Yeah. I do not because people like to tell tales.
Yes. Just to do life examples of it could be your job. So something else. And you go, hey, Dave, I'm not supposed to tell anybody, but I'm just going to tell you.
Right.
How many times has that happened in your life of an experience?
Freaking billion.
Yeah. So don't tell anyone else.
By the way.
But I'm just telling you.
I'm not going to blow anybody up. This literally happened Kings opening day with the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I do.
Not going to blow anyone up. Say what it might. By the way,
maybe it was
the Kings.
2 of the 3 of us actually.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's
else.
right. Yeah, that's right. It was 2. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
It happens all the time.
Right.
People have to. it is very difficult to hold a big secret.
Yeah.
You're going to tell someone, oh, by the way, people die, and they know they're going to die. Like, not all the time, but I'm saying there are people that will die of a disease, right? I'm on my deathbed. I need to make it right with the world. I'm going to tell this person to write the book and whatever, or I'm going to speak into the tape recorder. We didn't land on the moon, like, for real. It didn't happen in here. Like, they're going to, that would have happened.
Yeah.
I shot JFK. Like, that would have happened.
Well, that's a whole different.
I know, you're right.
did?
I know. No, not me.
Oh.
I wish we didn't go, like, we don't have to go crazy extreme. You don't have to stand there with your hands on your hips and be like, nothing's rigged, it's isolated, nothing to see here, like the Iraqi general guy. But you also don't have to be like, yeah, welcome on board. Everything's rigged. It's always been rigged. It's basically wrestling. That's why I don't watch. Now,
follow the script.
When it comes to the gambling in general, and this is no new take by me, I'm just going to bring it up every time something like this happens, because it seems to be happening, once or so a year. This isn't just to be clear, and this is where the NBA and the leagues and their greed is finally going to get to them. This isn't the scenario. This isn't the sucky scenario. This isn't the bad scenario. This is the annoying, weird NBA, much like Game 6, much like other, Michael Jordan and the game, all they'll get in there, they'll figure it out. It's going to be tough for them for a while, and then we'll move on. I promise you, that's what's going to happen. That's not the doomsday scenario. The doomsday scenario that I would bet heavy money on that is going to happen, not in my lifetime, but while you and I are on the air, is that someone's going to get killed. We see the inboxes at times of these athletes. We see the things that are sent to their inboxes, and they post it sometimes to say, look, this is what I'm dealing with.
Right.
Like, it's not cool. I mean, we're talking not just, look, I hate to say, I hate the sentence coming out of my mouth, anything that says, well, racial slurs are much better than ... But I think we can all agree, as terrible as slurs are, it's I would say preferable, I guess, to death threats, and we see both. And it freaks me out, man, because how long until, middle-aged married father of 4 is way down and decides to put a ton of money, his mortgage payment or 10 of his mortgage payments on whatever, pick the thing, and then the poor athlete misses the shot or whatever. What was the baseball game we just had where somebody made that terrible error? It was the pitcher didn't go. Phillies.
Oh yeah,
right, and all the crap he took. Right, I feel so bad for. Someone's gonna get stupid. And then that's going to come out, and there's going to be hour-long specials and 30 for 30s and all this other stuff that goes on, the tragedy of, and it is a tragedy. And that's when this conversation's really going to heat up. So the question then is, Jason, well, okay, how do you put the toothpaste back in the tube, or should they just, they're not going to ban gambling.
Right.
Some people are going to say, Dave, you're being dramatic. Sports gambling's been around a very, very long time. It sure has. However, it hasn't been around for a long time on your phone when you're in your living room. It hasn't been on the side of the screen with little prop bets and this and that.
Yeah.
It hasn't been jumping out at you and odds at the bottom of it.
It was always, what was the phrase? Like, hey, I got a buddy. Somebody knew somebody that had a connection somewhere. And so that's kind of how people.
I can put $20 on the game.
Because
maybe
I know this guy and I don't even know where it comes from.
Right.
And then you win, you collect, you don't. All right, the $20 is gone.
I don't know what the answer is either, Jason. I don't have a solution. I just know what the problem is, because here's the other part of it. I've said this before. I think all sports gambling should be legal. I do. I fully admit the world would probably be a better place without sports gambling. Like, I can see the forest for the trees. But I will never understand, and I've said this on the air before, like I can go on right now and I can look at my Robinhood account, I can look at my Coinbase account, I can look at my stocks, I can look at a little bit of crypto I dabble in still, whatever it may be. Well, why am I allowed to bet that American Express is going to have a great year? Why am I allowed to bet that whatever this little company somebody told me about isn't going to, why can't I take literally part of my daughter's college fund is invested in Tesla and American Express and Taiwan Semiconductor.
And the same thing has happened there where people get intel and different information and share that.
Yes.
And then it's like, oh, I got a tip.
Right. Why is that different?
Right.
I know a hell of a lot more about sports than I do stocks. That's just a fact. I do. And I would imagine most people listening to this show, specifically on this station, know a hell of a lot more about sports than what a market cap is or a PE ratio or all the other crap that we're doing, a margin call and all the other stuff associated with that. So why is that okay? And then how can we turn around and say, well, gambling, I don't know what the solution is, whether it's moderation, whether it's you cap the amount of bets, whether you just let it go in society, but it's going to get, Jason, this is not the bad, it's going to get really, really bad. It's going to get really, really bad.
To be fair.
Well, actually, we need by the way, real quick, can we commission some sort of, I've been thinking about this. Can we get some sort of production or we need a to be fair.
Counterpoint.
Yes, we need one of those. Go ahead.
To be fair, the allegations against Terry Rozier, everything worked. They saw a huge jump in bets on Terry Rozier's under. Mm-hmm. He went out of the game early, and there's a big collection, and the sportsbook said, hey, NBA, this is not right. Something is going on here.
Yeah.
Now,
but here's the worst part. Go ahead.
But so if we're back in I know a guy who knows a guy who can bet on this, that would be harder to determine because if you're talking about a bookie losing the house on a Terry Rozier under, who really cares about that?
They don't. What they care about is when somebody, they don't care. But the guy that lost it cares.
Correct.
Yes.
Follow the money.
And then when the guy that lost it, I'm talking about middle-aged father, married father too, who's got to go to his wife and kids and say, we got to move. And they find out that the system was rigged against them and they should have won. It's going to be something like that.
Well, it's the same fault, right?
Yeah.
What Chris is saying is, casinos or whoever found it, they're losing their money.
That's right.
Because this is being doctored because Rozier can control, his minutes and numbers. And so why are they complaining? Because they're losing their money.
Yes.
It's all about the money.
And here's, from my point of view, listening to the press conference yesterday, when they talked about someone losing $1.8 million, my thought is okay, I don't care.
Sure.
That's someone that had the ability to lose $1.8 million. What about all of us outside who are struggling to pay rent and food bills?
Yeah.
But that goes back to if they have a cap on what you can bet, but they won't do that because the casino's going, well, I have a chance to make $1.8 million.
That's right. Before we break, this was the scariest thing I saw or heard all day yesterday. Is my computer up, Chris? This was the scariest thing I saw or heard all day yesterday with everything that came out. And I'm really surprised it's not getting more play.
Absolutely right, Rich. The NBA at some point is going to have to explain why.
It was Brian Windhorst, by the way. This is ESPN's Brian Windhorst, by the way.
Who had a weird plane situation
That's
couple days ago.
Yeah, really did.
Terry Rozier was allowed to keep playing. I have to explain why Terry Rozier was allowed to keep playing. And I just want to point something out. Mm-hmm. The sports books caught the irregular betting on Terry Rozier the day it happened, the morning it happened, when all of a sudden there was hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in on Terry Rozier unders for a relatively meaningless game in March, mm-hmm. involving the Charlotte Hornets. The sports books caught it. They told the NBA right away, and guess what? The NBA, Rozier didn't play the rest of the season, and he had faked the injury, so it wasn't because of the injury. The NBA pulled him. They pulled Jonte Porter too. They flagged Jonte Porter and pulled Jonte Porter. The NBA's measures, mm-hmm. their protection measures, the sportsbook's protection measures triggered this. They caught it. Uh-huh. The issue I think is, Jonte Porter, they caught absolutely right.
If the system worked, which it sounds like it did, and Rozier was flagged, they faked the injury. The NBA pulled him last year, but didn't explain why they pulled him, and the fact that he's also was back this year playing again. That is the single most, it wasn't in the press conference, wasn't anything the FBI said. That is ESPN NBA partner Brian Windhorst saying that the NBA knew that Terry Rozier was dirty They didn't disclose, and they let him play this year, and now he's going to get a lifetime suspension. That's the problem. And not to be full of hyperbole, but if that is what happened, if that is what happened, and Commissioner Silver had awareness of it, he's got to go. You can't screw around with this. You cannot screw around with the integrity of the game. And if the commissioner had prior knowledge that a player was fixing games or prop bets in any way and let that player back without public disclosure to CYA, got to go. That's Kennesaw Mountain Landis, dude. You got to go. So I'm really curious to see how far up in Secaucus this thing flies. We'll take a break. When we return, Mark Stein, we'll see what he has to say about this. And Mark Spears after that, both Amazon and Anscape. And these are two big-time national top 5 NBA writers joining us today. We'll get their thoughts not only on this stuff, but also your Sacramento Kings starting next.
The San Francisco 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Touchdown 49ers! Every game on your #1 sports station. Don't miss the action on your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-329-2121. That's 800-329-2121.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic, made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Hello, I'm Frank Cockrell with Retirement Security Centers with the Weekly Economic Update. This week in the markets, it's been a mix of record highs, profit-taking, and rising uncertainty. The Dow Jones Industrial Average hit another all-time high, powered by strong earnings in some major companies. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 largely moved sideways, and the Nasdaq Composite dipped slightly as investors weighed valuations and upcoming earnings. On the commodity side, gold tumbled more than 5% in a single day, its largest drop in years amid a stronger U.S. dollar and rotating risk sentiment. Across the board, volatility is creeping back in, concerns about trade tension. Credit quality in regional banks and muted economic backdrops have pushed some investors towards safe haven assets like U.S. Treasuries. Looking ahead, all eyes are on the upcoming inflation data, earnings from tech heavyweights, and whether central bankers will continue to loosen their monetary policy. How might this affect you or your family? Please go to frankontheradio.com to schedule an appointment, watch videos, and receive market updates. I'm ready to help you start your journey so you can define your future.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Mosaic Wealth, member FINRA SIPC. Mosaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Mosaic Wealth.
Throughout history, people have relied on trusted partners to answer the call, sometimes at work, other times when relaxing. And today, it's no different. Only now, a new kind of beast answers back. Meet the Toyota Tacoma, boldly designed, loaded with technology, and built with the power and reliability you'd expect from a Toyota truck. When the call comes, Tacoma is ready to answer. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for details.
Ready to pregame for your next big arena event? Head to Beach Hut Deli, a Sacramento tradition for over 40 years where aloha is served daily. Located just steps from the arena, whether it's game day or a concert night, it's the perfect spot to gather with friends and enjoy amazing sandwiches. Planning a bigger get-together? Beach Hut Deli offers endless catering options to bring those fresh, delicious flavors to your next party or event. Beach Hut Deli. Good vibes, great food, and epic times await.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your home for Kings basketball for over 25 seasons.
Hammer time thrown down by the league.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. Very special time here for us. So, we have our guys, Sam Ament, on every week. Greg Papa will be back with us next week. I have been, I don't know how many people are familiar with, what's the one with the big whale and Ahab and
Moby Dick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my,
Careful.
I know, right? I've known Mark Stein a long time, and he's always been kind of a mentor. Not kind of, he has been. Just a great guy. In addition to his amazing work, and I've been trying, I think, for 17 years to get him on the show, and finally today that wait is over. Joining us right now, noted Manchester City fan and NBA guru extraordinaire, Mark Stein. Mark, it's Dave. It's Jason. Good morning, friend.
Good morning, gents. This isn't the first time I'm on, is it?
With me?
I don't think that's accurate.
I was an intern when Mark interviewed Ron Artest.
That's right.
On the air.
That's right. You came on the night show and interviewed Ron Artest. I completely forgot about that.
I don't remember that. What did I do?
So it was weird. That was when Ron Artest was coming in on my 9 to midnight Pacific show for like a whole summer. This was like, what, Jason, 2008, 2007, I think?
6 or 7, yeah.
Oh, and Mark, that's when you and I first started talking about it. And then we worked out some sort of thing where I think you called in and conducted an interview. You wanted to interview Ron. I asked Ron if to connect you two. And then Ron said, well, have him just come in and interview me on our show, is what he said. And I think that's how it happened. I think you called in and you asked him a few questions on the show.
It sounds awesome. It is frightening that I have less than zero recollection of that happening.
I didn't until Chris brought it up.
I just saw Ron in Vegas. He was at the Lakers Mavs exhibition game. I was attending. Great to see him. Always great to visit with him.
He's unique.
Man, I truly have completely forgotten about that.
It's wiped from the memory.
Honestly, I had.
Also, I'm old now, so that happens. Unfortunately, that happens a lot.
Before we get into all the stuff with the NBA, our Sacramento Kings, your Dallas Mavericks, those Dallas Mavericks. He's Mark's Dallas located. Everything going on there. I promised I would do this, and I will. And this is going to make Chris Verlaud very happy. What's the tattoo you have on your wrist, Chris? Explain real quick.
93-20.
93-20. And what does that represent, Chris?
Sergio Aguero's goal when they won the league.
Okay, so we got a diehard over here too. Mark, how was your experience watching my Terriers get beaten by your Manchester City juggernauts?
Well, that's why I asked you to lift the ban of me from your show, because I wanted to come on here and publicly thank you for just a wonderful evening in Huddersfield. Like, I tell people this story. I'm like, that guy in Sacramento, like, I still, I've been following English football for 40 something years. Wow. I've been going there for 30 something years. And the story of you being involved with a team in Leeds is just wild, or near Leeds. and in Yorkshire, I should say.
Thank you.
Say it properly. Let me say it properly. That was completely wrong.
Thank
a
you.
team in Yorkshire adjacent.
Yes.
To Leeds, and I went to Huddersfield. I went to a game at the McAlpine, as it was called back then, in 1997.
Yeah.
Huddersfield actually beat West Ham in the same competition, the League Cup. And when the draw happened for, I want to say, was it the third round? When the draw was happening, I was at home, and I was like, we are going to draw Huddersfield away, and it's going to be Carmichael Dave v. Stein in the League Cup.
Yep.
And it happened.
Yep.
And it happened when I was over there. I went to England. I mean, I'm so far gone. Like I went in August, I went in September, and the dates lined up. And unfortunately, I know your Concorde was grounded, so you could not get there.
Yeah.
But you were a host of just, it was wonderful. I was treated so well, and I thank you. I thank you profusely for that. I really wish you could have been there. I really wanted to watch the game with you.
Yeah.
I think I would have written about it. I think it would have been crazy if these two NBA chroniclers are in faraway Huddersfield watching Huddersfield Town host Man City in the League Cup. Unfortunately, we didn't get that chance.
Yeah.
But someday, we're going to do it someday.
I'm leaving next Thursday I'll be there next weekend, and I will be thinking of you, friend.
What's the routing? Sacramento to Huddersfield. What's the routing?
So it's drive to San Francisco, if that's the first route. And then it's either United or Aer Lingus direct, or in this case, my preferred route, JetBlue to either Boston or in this case, JFK. JFK to Heathrow, Uber for an hour to King's Cross, 2 hour and 51 minute train to Leeds, block and a half walk to the Dakota. And
sounds easy.
It's fine. I get a book. That's the route, Mark.
All worth it, man.
It is.
You are in the hierarchy of an English professional football team somehow.
I don't know. I don't get it.
If they were listening to your takes on this show, I don't know. I don't know if it would have happened.
No chance.
Don't know if it would have happened.
Yeah.
Well, much envy here, and congrats, man. It is a storybook. I know everybody wants. We got lots of NBA to talk about, so I will leave it alone so we don't do just 25 full minutes of footy. But
that's the podcast.
I'm highly envious, and like I said, thank you again. I had just a wonderful time out there.
My pleasure.
Yeah, Mark, congrats to you, by the way, on now being part. I mean, you've been all over NBA before, but the Amazon's coverage, that's exciting for you.
Thank you. Yeah, tonight's opening night for the NBA on Prime. Huge night. 2 great games. A lot of guys who I covered their whole careers in studio tonight. Taylor Rooks hosting, Blake Griffin, Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, Udonis Haslem. And it has, obviously the focus this week has not been what's happening on the court, which is one of the sad things, because the games, just game after game after game, have been ridiculous. Wednesday night, I saw Wemby literally do things I have never seen in 3+ decades covering this league. And then last night's games were just, double overtime again for the Thunder. The Nuggets Warriors game was ridiculous. But obviously, we got some heavier topics to discuss.
Well, and let's get to. By the way, did you see the picture? Did you see the group shot of you being flanked by Cooper Flagg and Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah, I don't know that those guys would consider it a group shot, but
it was those two on the court, right? Mm-hmm. And then in the middle, you see
there's Mark.
There's Mark just
hanging out.
Well, you gotta frame it.
I'm not as spoiled as Carmichael Dave, but I am quite spoiled. My seat in Dallas is very, very good. So
yeah, that was nice, and that's you see the future of the NBA right there in a hell of a performance by Victor Wembanyama. Let's look. We want to get to the Sacramento Kings, but obviously I have to ask you about the NBA. Everything that came out yesterday. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. This came out on really the real big fat opening day of the NBA, and I'll just ask you to speak in generalities, Mark, on the short and far-reaching what you think consequences of this whole thing is going to be.
Well, obviously, it's a league-shaking development because, look, we've seen stories like this before. Since the Jonte Porter situation, we've been dealing with stories like this in the NBA for well over a year now. But the allegations that were levied Thursday morning, very, very early, they involve a sitting NBA head coach. That takes it to a completely different level. Again, the season just started, and it is impossible, if you do what we do, to really talk or think about much else than a story like this. And what's going on in Portland, it has been a very busy 5-6 months in Portland. They drafted a player, Yang Hansen, who, they drafted him much earlier than anyone was expecting. And then, the team is in the process of being sold. They have a new owner who's awaiting league approval to take over the team. They made a trade for Drew Holiday, a really big swing trade that had a lot of people wondering, are they really a win now team? They have such a young group. And then, they also overhauled most of Chauncey Billups's bench. And now Tiago Splitter has officially been on the Blazers coaching staff for one regular season game. And he is now installed as the acting head coach because of the allegations that Chauncey Billups now faces. I mean, shocking doesn't even begin to describe it. And, obviously this is what the whole league is talking about and wondering what's next. Is there more? I mean, there's no doubt about that is a very frequent conversation around the league. So obviously, on one hand, you just have this massive, massive story that, again, the timing of it too, opening week, it's, again, shocking, stunning, all those words don't really do it justice. And then you're trying to balance that with what we're seeing on the floor, which has just been, Aaron Gordon had a game last night that, 10 for 11 from 3, 50 points, and on the losing side. Has that ever happened? Will that ever happen again?
Yeah.
The defending champs going to double overtime twice in their first 2 games. No team has ever gone to double OT twice in their first 2 games this season. There has been a lot on the court to talk about, but it's hard to really dig into any of that too much again, because, this is, the arrests yesterday were such a hammer blow for the NBA.
As we're talking with Mark Stein, Mark, the list is awful for the league. I'm thinking, when you hear poker ring, you hear mafia ties, you hear a player directly, active player potentially involved in the integrity of the game. The entire list is a horrific list for Adam Silver. But when he hears all of it, I don't know, which one do you think is the most troublesome? Because a lot of times it leans towards integrity of the game with a player that could be involved in gambling. It's just, the list is bad, but what do you think the ones get the most attention?
Look, I don't know that you can rank them because there's so much going on. But yes, the integrity of the game is, that's always what is going to be the foremost concern, or of foremost concern for the league. Because yes, if there are things that affect the integrity of the league and people don't believe that the integrity, if the public can't believe in the integrity of the competition, there's a major, major issue. But, this has been a constant conversation. We all know, how much sports betting, how prevalent it is everywhere we turn and everywhere we look in modern sport. But, allegations of providing information that is not public to help bettors, that is, obviously, again, problem is not a sufficient enough adjective or noun. Man, you guys are on too early. And I'm 2 hours ahead of you and I'm still not ready. Yeah. Where this thing goes from here, there are there's a lot of apprehension around the league. I mean, last night I lost myself in the games. Again, Wednesday night was when I do someday sit down and try to rank my list of the most memorable regular season games I've ever covered, what Wemby did Wednesday night in Dallas has to be on that list. I mean, it was just, play after play. Tim McMahon and I are just like looking at each other, and it's like every dunk was better than the last one. But again, you can only focus on that so long when you have this kind of serious stuff percolating.
Mark Stein joining us. Of all the things that came out yesterday, and we'd heard whispers about, not whispers, we'd heard, loud voices about Terry Rozier before the Billups thing comes out, and it's all incredibly concerning. What caught my eye, though, was later in the day, your NBA media colleague, Brian Windhorst, not to go too inside baseball, but also, ESPN NBA partner, Brian Windhorst, had said, and I'm paraphrasing here, that Terry Rozier had been flagged by the casinos. They reported to the NBA, and the NBA pulled him, as I understand it, for the remainder of the year based on what had happened, along with Jonte Porter. And I don't remember hearing, Terry Rozier, the stories about him actually doing this. Then he comes back and he's playing, or he's at least on the roster this year. The implication, and Mark, tell me if I got this wrong, please, but the implication to me was, well, hold on a second. The NBA had preconceived knowledge from the casinos of Rozier and somehow cleared him to play this year. That seems to be really a troubling thing.
I did not see the clip from Windy that you're talking about, but my understanding of the way that, Terry Rozier stayed on the Heat last year. It was announced in January 2025 that he was under federal investigation, but he was not removed. And I think that's the question that one among the many questions that the league is ultimately going to have to field here is, why was Terry Rozier, and again, he's there to start the season, why was he not put on immediate leave like we saw yesterday with both Terry Rozier and Billups amid these allegations? And then now even more serious allegations are levied. So, I mean, that is certainly one of the many questions that are circulating. And look, I would love to tell you I have the answer, but sure. I am in pursuit of it like many of my colleagues.
I'm thinking about, the name in this is Chauncey. We brought him up, and the fact that you mentioned, Mark, he's a sitting coach is one thing. Two, I mean, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a decorated player. He's in a league that highlights superstars. And one point, he's a guy the league would highlight. For him to be lumped into more of the poker ring part of it, but still, this is all so salacious. For Chauncey, if somehow he's proven where he's somehow got out of this, I don't know. But where do you think possibly his future could be with the league, if there is any?
Yeah, I mean, that's he's been placed on immediate leave one game into the season. I've already proven on the show that my memory is not what it once was, but I do not remember. I cannot readily come up with a comp to that for you guys for one game into the season for a coach, for whatever reason, to be placed on immediate and indefinite leave by the league. So, yeah, I mean, it is a source of endless curiosity. Again, I am no legal expert by any means. My gut would say that from the FBI perspective, whatever happened in these alleged rigged poker games is probably of greater interest to them. But from NBA purposes, what jumped off the page and what you guys saw go all over the place yesterday after the indictment started to circulate was the line about co-conspirator 8 being alleged to have shared information about, hey, a bunch of Blazers aren't playing, they're tanking, and the description of who they described who provided that information, someone who was drafted in 1997, stopped playing in 2014, is a Portland resident who now coaches in the NBA. That description didn't exactly leave a lot of wiggle room. Again, underline that these are all allegations. This is all alleged. It is all alleged illegal gambling. But, I mean, that was obviously, as talked about yesterday and still as much as anything that's happened in this case right now.
That's Mark Stein we're listening to right now on the program, a treat for all of our listeners. And before we move on, I mean, the time's already flying here. We have to ask you about our Sacramento Kings. I know you got a whole league to cover. I know the Kings aren't top priority, but you pay attention.
That's not true.
I'm just saying, keep in mind,
all 30 teams are of equal priority.
And no matter what you say, Mark, you ain't gonna hurt our feelings, good or bad. Obviously, we've heard it all, and in some cases agree with a lot of it. But just your thoughts on this team, the direction, anything you want to throw in for the season.
Well, look, I mean, the roster certainly raises a question or three. I actually didn't, the Russ signing, that actually didn't really surprise. I mean, look, it's not just the fact that we've been hearing Kings' interest in Russ going all the way back to July, but they do need someone with edge and personality. And you could see why if we all covered Doug Christie's whole career. If Doug Christie's the coach of this team, you can understand why Doug Christie would want a Russell Westbrook to come in there and liven things up and bring energy and bring an edge that this team doesn't have. And look, frankly, last season, the Kings got woeful production out of the bench. So if he can boost that, there is a case to be made. The tricky part there is the word all summer, which Jake Fisher and I were reporting on my Substack. Jake's a twice a week contributor for me. How many times did we write it? 5, 6? I mean, it seemed like every Around the League notebook we had a similar item on the Kings that all the word was they either were going to try to move out Malik Monk or maybe even more likely move out Devin Carter, and none of that happened. Yeah. In the end, they just said, you know what? We're going to sign Russ anyway, even though we haven't cleared that space in the background. I mean, the great news tonight, it sounds like Sabonis has been upgraded to questionable because, one of the best things the Kings do have going for themselves is Sabonis' durability. I mean, he is a very durable player. So when the season starts and Keegan Murray's got this thumb injury and Sabonis can't go, it's like, I mean, they don't even have the durability now. I mean, like, that's just so if Sabonis can play, maybe tonight proves too soon. I haven't seen an update on his status, but I mean, he's close. Obviously, if he's been upgraded to questionable, that's a huge help. But the other thing is, the Kings are in the wrong conference, and there's nothing they can do about that. You guys are as far west as it gets, and the West is a monster. I mean, the West is this very weird contradiction of being absolutely deep, ridiculously stacked, and yet there's this runaway favorite in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Kings are going to need an everything goes right season to get into the playoffs. And you guys have covered this team a lot longer than me from a lot closer range. There have not been many everything goes right seasons in the 916.
No, there haven't.
Very true.
But hey, you know what? We could be digging ditches, right?
Very true. Yeah,
whatever.
We're not doing that.
Mark, it's such a pleasure to have you on, and we appreciate it. And for those out there that have watched you and read you for so many years, just please remind everybody where they can consume all things Mark Stein.
Well, my Substack, the Stein line, easily found, markstein.substack.com. I'm frequently contributing all week long to the All City Network with DLS, All City NBA. You guys were kind enough to mention the Amazon thing, but forget about me, man. Enough about me. Seriously, thank you again for the ridiculously wonderful hospitality in Huddersfield. I had a really good night, and I am, up the Terriers, rooting for you guys to win the division, get promotion, whichever way, playoffs, first, second playoffs, however it has to happen. And like I said, someday I look forward to you and I watching a game over there together.
My friend, that we were just a couple weeks off. We will one day be sitting there in the box watching, and not just our match, but I wouldn't mind taking ride over to the Etihad to see what.
Now that's only for your producer.
Mark, have a wonderful season. Thank you so much, and thanks for taking the time with us.
All right, guys, be good.
All right, you take care. That is Mark Stein. By the way, got through the whole interview because we have Mark Spears on next. I was so afraid I was going to reset it.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
exactly, just because they're so close. Mark Stein, he is absolutely awesome. By the way, Mark Spears is going to move to 9 a.m. We're kind of shuffling all the way around. We'll have him from around 9 to 9:15, so the cavalcade continues. Want to remind you, we didn't forget, by the way, we've got 2 lower-level Kings tickets to the November 7th Kings versus Thunder game. That's the first NBA Cup game at Golden One, plus a one-night stay at the Kimpton Sawyer Hotel, plus a $200 gift card to Revival. All you got to do is listen for the code word and text it to 916-339-1140 for your chance to win. Today's code word is block. Block.
I would also like to add the Drive Guys and Game Night will be live at the Kimpton.
Hey.
How about that?
At Revival tonight.
And I would also like to add that Alan Stiles and the Drive Guy will, as a matter of fact, also have more code words.
Yes.
Jason?
Confirmed.
What do you want to add?
Hi.
Screw the pandas. That's what Jason wanted. I thought
you said that.
I thought you thought it.
You said it.
We'll take a break. We'll take a break. We'll come back with what the hell are we doing here? You know what? We'll get into the weekend in sports. We'll start moving some stuff around because we're doing Mark Spears at 9 a.m. We're going to come back with something right here on Sactown Sports.
Sunday, the 49ers take on the Texans.
He turns, he gives Christian.
Kickoff at 10 a.m.
The 49ers play here.
A touchdown, maybe to put it away.
Sactown Sports, 1140.
What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs. You sound very calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees. Ooma. Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
In San Diego, kids are standing up against big tobacco.
We are here to discuss the urgent issue of vapes being sold near schools and other places where people gather.
I was enticed, like so many others my age, and this is exactly how the tobacco market was trying to get me to react, and I was completely unaware.
Today, over 100 California communities restrict tobacco sales near youth spaces, like schools and parks. Learn how these teens and other Californians are beating big tobacco at undo.org.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with a Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
How do you stay humble when you're America's #1 wiper blade? That's what we're currently dealing with at Rain-X. Is it even possible to humble brag when you bully Mother Nature like we do? Do we sound too conceited if we keep repeating how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America? No, we'll take a lesson from our wipers and just keep doing our job with humility. As America's #1 wiper blade. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
Footballs are flying. The days are getting shorter. Fall is officially here. Will your heater be able to get you through the winter? The heater at Waddywood shut down last winter. So who did we call? Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating. We wanted somebody we could trust to do the job right and deliver great value, and Lee's came through. Check them out at leesair.com. Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating has built a reputation as the leading HVAC company in Sacramento. We've got a new HVAC system that works great, saves us money month to month. Find out how they can help you at leesair.com. License number 635355.
Sinners and Saints is back at the venue at Thunder Valley, Saturday, October 25th.
Don't miss the Michael Jackson tribute concert, the $5,000 costume contest, and more. Don't have FOMO checking your social media, seeing your friends posted from the party.
Get your tickets now at ThunderValleyResort.com.
Guys, tired all the time, gaining weight, low drive? These aren't just signs of aging. They could be low testosterone or other underlying issues. Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento is making it easier to get answers with a comprehensive wellness panel. It's not just a lab test, It's where better performance begins. Our providers will check your testosterone, blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney, liver, thyroid, and heart health. A $400 value for just $99, or free if you start treatment. Over 120,000 men have trusted Revive to restore their energy, mood, and confidence. So if you're ready to feel better and live stronger, call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Offer ends November 30th. Must medically qualify. Terms apply. Contact us for full offer details.
Morning to get your sports fix.
Live and vocal.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
So if
it's Friday,
if they're the cure, what's the disease? Think about that.
That's deep.
It's deep, man. Speaking of deep, I mentioned earlier the giant mistake I made by posting the video of the Zach LaVine 3 that was called a 2, and Suns won by 4, even though the spread was 3.5, and that made the difference. Anyways, boy, bad decision by me. This is a first for me on social media. I've had everything. I've never been threatened with tarot cards.
Ooh.
So, guy said, this is one of the, when I posted that, this guy says, I've been saying the game is rigged for years, and you're finally pointing out the obvious. I said, dude, it's not rigged. People make dumb mistakes. Some people are on the take. I can get with that, but everything is not rigged. And then some other guy popped in out of nowhere. People like you are going to start facing really, really nasty consequences for just lying unprovoked. Judgment is upon you. And he posted these tarot cards.
What do they mean?
I don't know, but one is the magician, one's the world, one's queen of coins, one's the moon, and then I don't know what the other one. I don't know. I'm just saying, man.
Good luck to you.
I don't need people taroting me, so I don't know. Well, just
good luck. We're
that,
not counting on you.
But that goes to obviously the larger point I was making, which is, golly, that's going to be the most annoying thing about this NBA thing, is that it's just going to bring them all out of the woodwork. Yeah. Everything's rigged.
Right. And then anytime one little thing happens in game C.
Rigged.
Okay.
Well, it's also human beings. Again, there's some shady crap going on. It needs to be called out. It needs to be investigated. They need to be punished. I'm a believer that Game 6 was fishy. Like, I'm not the guy that's like, no. But that doesn't mean we have to go all the way to the other side. Everything's rigged. It's all rigged.
See, what's bad is you look for things now, because
Yes.
I was telling Jason, I said, man, they talk about the LaVine shot, but the last 6 minutes of the Kings-Suns game, they swallowed the whistles for a lot of drives for the Kings.
And sometimes I just wonder, like, I don't know what it is. Are they favoring the Suns? Are they favoring the home team? Are they biased by the home team? Are they rigging it? Or also, dude, honestly, swear to God, what if one of them has a really bad stomach issue and does not want this thing to go to overtime and just subconsciously is like, dude, if it's close, I really want to wrap this.
Get out of here.
I have a migraine, whatever. Like, legit could be. I don't know. I'm just saying it's. I don't think anyone's calling for that conspiracy.
Right.
Remember when Sherry called yesterday? We were talking about is Sacramento a blue? Do you consider Sacramento a blue collar town?
Right.
And I think some people think that question's about the city, and I think some people, which is how we consider like our mentality blue collar. Anyways, interesting discussion that continued online after the show. 1,000 votes came in. 54% consider Sacramento a blue collar town.
Okay.
And I'm glad that it was that close, because that was the overarching point we were making. That
We're confused.
This town is blue collar, but it's glitzy, but it's a big city, but it's a small city. We're in that weird, not in the bad purgatory, but just in the sense that we're caught in between things.
It's probably the way it's described is, yes, everything everyone says about it. So if you're saying it's blue collar,
that's right.
If you're saying, no, we're big time, we're glitzy, we're glamorous, yes.
Yes.
We're a little small town. Okay, yes. No, we're a big city, we're massive, we got everything, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we're an hour away from everything. That's part of the charm. Yes.
You know what I like to think of us? We're Lisa in the Cold Jam. Because we got it all.
Over you?
Over you. Mm-hmm. We got it all. By the way, somebody said, "Hey, did I miss the password?" Well, yeah, you did. It's block. Just throwing that out there.
Wow, you're giving it out again?
A bonus.
Okay.
For everybody listening.
That's nice of you.
It's a Domantas Sabonis.
Nice.
Block 916-339-1140. Jason.
Yes.
We haven't really, with everything else going on, we haven't really talked about it tonight. Kings, Utah tonight. Home opener.
Home openers are always fun. I mean,
you looking forward to it?
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
Me too.
Did you see the little stat I had there with because you've asked about the home playing at Golden One Center?
Yes.
Like, just hasn't felt like they've got that great of a record, or just overall, like, where's the home field advantage? Home court advantage, excuse me.
Oh.
So Kings and home openers, 40 years, 24-16 is actually pretty good. Even with, there's a lot of bad years.
A lot of bad years, still 8 over 500.
Imagine how much better they'd be, Dave, if they never went to Golden One Center.
Really?
They've played 9 home openers at Golden One Center. 1.
No way.
1 win. 1 home opening win at Golden One Center.
I always mix this up because whenever I always think the Kings played the Nuggets, but I always mix up if that was the home.
Arco.
That was an Arco.
Or
that
Sleep Train.
Wasn't that
Power Balance.
That was the opener after the Kings stayed.
Yeah, they were staying.
That's why I always remember the
arena
Nuggets
was
game.
being built.
Who the hell was the Golden One? Hold on. Oh wait, don't tell me. Hold on. Let me look. Hold on. Who was the Golden?
I can tell you the 10 games or the 9 games if you'd like.
Yes, please.
And I'm just going to read them quickly, and you tell me who you think they defeated. So in the 9 years, in 2016, they opened up with Spurs, Houston. Now I'm going year by year.
Yeah.
So Spurs, then Houston, Utah, Portland, Phoenix, Utah, Portland, Minnesota. So 3 shots at Portland here.
Yeah, I think Minnesota was last year or the year before.
It was last year.
We already said it wasn't Denver, which you didn't mention. You mentioned Portland a bunch of times.
Yeah, Spurs, Houston, Utah, Portland, Phoenix, Utah, Portland, Minnesota.
Was it Phoenix?
Really?
That was the Golden One Center home opener?
That they won? Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy.
Let's go! You thought I was going to say, you even did the whole, it's a lot of Portlands.
Yeah.
You tried to fool me.
There was 2 Utahs, 3 Portlands, a Houston. The Spurs, I definitely remember them losing the very first game in the building.
Well, now we've got another Utah.
So they're 1-8, but really one of their last. Oh wow, let me see.
Oh hey, is that the Jets and not Lisa?
I was thinking it
might
have been.
is. Texter corrected me. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you.
Really, it's Lisa and the Jets, Jim.
What did I say they were? 24-16.
Yeah,
they're 1-9. In their last 10 home openers, going back to the last one at Arco.
Oh, my God.
So how great would that? They were 23 and what is that?
Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
Wow. Their first 30 years?
I'm going to go back to it. I've been on this for 2 years. That's another nail in the coffin.
You want them to move? Get a new arena? What?
No. The Sacramento Kings home court advantage is dead.
Well, let's revive it.
We need to. And by the way, don't aggregate that. It has nothing to do with the fans.
Well, what does it have to do with?
I think it's
This was a beam team.
Jason, I know. I think it's a lot of things. I think a lot of it is
Portland wasn't that good in this run here.
I think prices are high. Look, man, who do we have on? Oh, it was G-Man when we had on. We were talking about Arco 1-10-3-33, the first interstate signs and all that. Dude, you had, and I don't mean this, I mean this in like the best way possible because, you know, my dad, when we went, I don't think I ever sat lower. I don't know if I ever sat lower level at the first or second arc. Well, no, definitely the second arc. It's not the first. But like, dude, you had all kinds in the lower levels. You had executives, you had construction workers, you had doctors, you had roofers, you had, and let's just be honest, man, and I'm going to stereotype here, okay? Mm-hmm. The people in the upper level are noisier than the people in the lower level. I don't know if that's necessarily an economic thing more than it is probably what we were talking about before, a blue collar thing.
Because we could see the flame coming out of the scoreboard.
Yeah,
yes.
Try to make that happen.
Like you get, Miffy McMifferton and her husband down there wearing his jersey with the collared business shirt underneath, and they're like, "No, go team. Yes, let's beat the other team." And no. Can I get another burgundy, please?
So white collar.
Yes, to all this white collar. White
Miffy.
Yes, Butch.
I was always in the upper deck for one Kings game a year that my parents would take me to.
And you probably yelled your face off.
Except for one time when I won the Rayleigh's contest to get 4 lower level tickets.
I remember that.
And you probably were noisy.
Yes.
Now look, Ernest Paul Wong sits down by the basket and gets hammered every game.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Ernest Paul Wong.
Who's that?
You know him. I don't know what the bid is.
He's going to love that.
But, I got you. Oh, by the way, didn't he just get married?
Oh.
I think I just saw this on Facebook, unless it was a memory. I swear to God, I just thought I saw a picture of him getting married.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry for
Congrats.
her. Congrats to him.
Yeah.
Sorry for her.
I mean, I don't know who that is.
Anyways, he makes as much noise as possible because he's lubed by the third quarter. He's screaming all over the place and spilling stuff on people, but in the best ways. But everybody else is Miffy and Alistair.
How about you when you're down there in the court
I'm
side?
making freaking noise.
Are you? You're eating brownies.
And then I'm smashing them together, clapping. Yeah, if I've got my kids or whoever with us, we're standing up.
Yay, sports.
Let's go. I know, right? We're everybody should have a cowbell. Everybody should be loud. And honestly, look, I don't know if they can do this or not. I really don't. But this is maybe the only time I'm ever going to say I wish Vivek would take a page out of Steve Ballmer's book. Like, if there's a way to find a section that's just lower priced with crazies. Plus, I've said this before, it's part of the modern day NBA business. You have all these lounges, and they're awesome, and they've got all this free food and booze, and people go in there and lube up in there and visit, and like, so do you want to do this merger? And I feel, yes, fantastic. No, the game has already started. Oh, well, that's okay. Can I get another?
Business.
Let me get a Chardonnay, please. Yeah, And then look at the game tonight. Just when you're watching the game. Look at the seats for the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, and it's going to be Vivek and nobody.
Yeah.
It's going to be Vivek and nobody, and then people go, why are we so outscored in the third quarter? Just don't understand. Is it Doug Christie's rotations? Maybe, but it's also because there's one guy out there.
Let's be better.
So it's not the fans' fault. They're just they're outpriced. They're out accessed. Fans are great. Switch them. Do a reverse. Everybody in the lower deck, go to the upper deck. Everybody in the upper deck, go to the lower deck. And then we'll win every game.
Like at halftime.
Yes. Have Scott Fresh. It's time for the big move ski-doodle. Brought to you by Carpenters Movers. Let's see, we just sponsored it.
Well done.
We'll take a break. What are we doing next?
We got a lot next. We got to go.
What's hot, what's not, streaking, and celebrity pick six. I don't know who the celebrity is.
You don't?
But we will find out right after this.
The Drive Guys, weekdays 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
On Sactown Sports 1140.
Let me tell you about Gonzalez Law. Yeah, you need some help this weekend. You need some representation. Well, there's some people that need some representation. I can tell you that. SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187 is how you can reach Jonathan Gonzalez and the Gonzalez Law team. He can help you with a lot of things, whether it's criminal defense, whether it's a car accident case you're working about or worried about. Maybe it's a wrongful termination case, sexual harassment case, or expungement, something he has specialized in for years and has helped a lot of people with. And that's something that may have happened in your past that you like remove from your past, and to help you remove from your record and help you get some of those rights back and keep you having things going forward. He can help you with that. Again, it's Gonzalez Law. His name is Jonathan Gonzalez. SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Cal Athletics.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland. What's happening for the Drive Into Fall event?
When it comes to getting the right truck, options are important. So this month at Hoblet, you have 2 options that will save you thousands. Right now, save up to $9,000 off MSRP on the brand new 2026 Ram 1500 Crew Cabs. Or you can save thousands on finance charges with 0% interest for 60 months.
I'm sorry, did you just say 0% financing? I thought those days were long gone.
Not at Hoblet. We're always looking for ways to save you money. Plus, we have Northern California's best selection of Ram trucks with hundreds of new Rams available.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
9,000 tool net savings on select new 2026 Ram 1500 Laramie after 6,000 factory rebates and 3,500 dealer discounts. Rebates include 2,000 select inventory bonus cash, 500 on the job upfit, must show eligible upfit. Special 0% for 60-month financing in lieu of rebates. No down payment required on approved credit. Must have 700 plus FICO to qualify. 1666 per thousand borrowed. 5% savings. See dealer for details.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Born in 1892 to a socially prominent family, she was the consummate athlete, proficient in golf, tennis, marksmanship, swimming, and car racing. Many considered her the greatest horsewoman of the century. She was a pioneer in the field of golf course development with 3 world-class courses on her resume: the Women's National Golf and Tennis Club, Cypress Point, and Pasatiempo. Working for SFB Morse of Pebble Beach fame led to her second golf course development, which many consider to be the greatest golf course in the world, Cypress Point, where she developed a lifelong friendship and professional relationship with famed architect Alistair McKenzie. Pasatiempo in Santa Cruz was her third development, where she hosted the likes of Bobby Jones, Will Rogers, Babe Saharias, and more. Today, her place is alongside many others in the World Golf Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Marion Hollins, a visionary golf course architect and pioneer of the game. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Sactown Sports has your ticket to the biggest live events going on in our region. First up, get in the game Halloween weekend at the Sinners and Saints Halloween Party and Costume Contest at the venue at Thunder Valley, October 25th. Then, country fans, the spotlight's on the brand new Channel 24 venue in Sacramento as Cameron Marlowe takes the stage October 28th. Comedy lovers, don't miss the one and only Trevor Noah, November 9th at the venue at Thunder Valley. The action keeps rolling with Jesse McCartney at Channel 24 Sacramento on November 14th. The same night, legends, the Isley Brothers bring the soul to Hard Rock Live. Rock icons Heart storm Hard Rock Live on November 21st, followed by the Stray Cats November 23rd. Laugh it up with Mike Epps on December 5th at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Sactown Sports is your home court for live events. Head to SactownSports.com. That's SactownSports.com for more info.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration.
Thunder.
The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
What's hot, what's not? Brought to you by American Energy Home Pros, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergy.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Is hot.
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, he is. Meow.
Last night, he had 50 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 of 11 from the three-point line. Hey, I don't know if you know this. It's a record for three-pointers in an opening game.
What?
Matched only by Terry Rozier.
Oh, no.
I saw Ernie Johnson saying that last night. It was all Chuck Barkley could do to not just come out of his seat.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Who's not?
The Denver Nuggets. Aaron Gordon had all those numbers, 50 points, 10 made threes, 90% or better shooting threes. First time that's ever happened, and the team lose.
Bummer.
A real big bummer, I'd say. All right, are we streaking? Or
we are.
Okay,
really
let's
fast.
go streaking right now. Celebrity Pick 6 on the way.
Time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking.
Streaking.
All right, Dave, your streak going into the World Series is at 2. I'm at 4. Chris is at 2. World Series Game 1. Who you picking today? You can't pick Freeman. Well, Cal Raleigh's not involved, but
give me Vladdy G.
Okay.
JR.
Vladdy Guerrero Jr. I'm going to take Addison Barger of the Blue Jays.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah, Barger.
Chris, you can't take Guerrero.
I'm going to take George Springer.
Springer. All right. The streaking has happened.
The streaking has happened.
All right, Dave, you ready for Celebrity Pick 6?
I'm so excited.
I mean, you don't know who our celebrity is. We've had different people get all sorts of records, whether it's G-Man, Mike Bibby, Greg Vaughn, Bobby Jackson, Jerry Reynolds, Pat and Cody. Chris did well, but it's opening night. So we've got to have a former King.
Wow.
And this one, by the way, is probably, honestly, we should have asked our previous guest, but I didn't want to give away this. Mark Stein's all-time favorite player from Cal State Fullerton. The one. The only, the high flyer,
Henry Turner. Oh, look at
Big
that.
Bang Hank.
My guy. What's up, man?
What's happening, Jay? What's happening, man? Hey, you know you would be in the number 1 seat if it wasn't for that guy sitting next to you.
Be the number 1 seat if it wasn't for the guy sitting next to you.
He's talking about, I know what he's talking about. Do you have it?
Is that a compliment?
It's a compliment to you, but it's a real nice compliment to me.
Oh, he's saying I'd be his favorite if it wasn't for you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Listen, Henry, look, I deal with this my whole life. I go out with my wife. I make her look prettier because I'm so disgusting to look at. I'm next to Jason all the time. He's the nicest guy on the planet. I seem like I'm a mean dude. It's okay. It's guilty by association, but I still love you.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It's mutual, baby. You know it.
So you ready for opening night?
Oh, man, I can't wait. I'm hyped. You know, I got let down the other day in Phoenix, but I'm hyped for tonight.
Good.
Yeah, but Phoenix sucks. I hate Phoenix. I hate that. The only thing good about Phoenix is golf in the wintertime. Other than that, I could do without the whole. Jason knows.
Yeah.
We've been there together.
Yeah, there's situations in Phoenix.
You ready to put that big brain to the test, Mr. Turner?
You know what? Let's try it, fellas. Let's go for it. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, look, we've never had anybody go 6-0. This is fun, all in fun with our celebrity picks. So all you have to do is pick a winner, Henry. Here's your first game: Giants at the Eagles. Who do you got?
Oh man, fly Eagles fly. I'm going with the Eagles.
Okay. Next up, the Bears at the Ravens.
That's tough. That was a tough one for me, but. You know what? Chicago been putting together a couple of nice games, man. I'm going to go with the Bears.
Okay. By the way, Henry, do you have I think I know the answer, but who's your team? Do you have a football team?
Not really, man. You know, I'm a Niner guy because, you know, I'm a Bay Area dude, but I just like to see a good game.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Next up, the Buccaneers at the Saints.
Ooh. Ooh, Who that? I'm going to go with the Saints, man.
Oh, there you go. I like that. A little upset there. All right, Cowboys at the Broncos.
You know, Dak Prescott is having a hell of a year, man. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I'm going to roll with Cowboys.
Okay. 4 picks in, 2 more to go. Henry, Packers at the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers' former team versus his current team.
Ooh. I'm going to go Packers.
Okay. Packers. And the last one, we're going to test your allegiance to the Niners. Niners at the Texans.
Come on now. Come on.
Bang, bang, Niner gang?
Bang, bang, Niner gang,
right.
baby.
Okay. You got a busy night tonight, Henry. You got game night. You got the game with G-Man, opening night. It's a big night ahead for the Kings, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, man, I'm ready. You know, I'm working right now, but I'm going to go home and, you know, lose about 5 pounds, and I'm going to be ready for the game.
High Flyer, when was the last time you took one of those badass RC cars out for a spin?
Oh, man, last weekend, but I got another race this weekend, so, you know, that's my thing, man. That's my stylist, Dave. That's my golf.
That is his golf. He's really good.
A lot of people don't know that about Andrew.
Yeah,
he is into that.
Yeah, I love it when he brings the cars in. Sometimes the studio is like a mechanic. He's working on them. Wow. It's incredible.
Really?
Yeah.
See, you got hobbies.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes I got to slap my mechanic around because he messes up, so I got to keep him in line.
I'm not gonna lie. I would watch that on TV. I legit would watch people racing RC cars like NASCAR style. You think that'll ever happen?
You know what? They do have it out there, Dave.
Do they?
Yes, you can watch the races. All you got to do is download the app and you can watch the races.
Oh, dude, I'm going to text you. You got to give me that info. I 100% would be into that. I'm not joking. Do you go over jumps and stuff?
No, I'm on road. That's off road.
Oh,
yeah.
So. Okay.
Yeah, come on, Dave.
I'm a noob. I'm a newbie. Henry, love you long time. You're the best in the world. Thank you for joining us. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great opening night tonight.
Hey, anytime, fellas, anytime. Let's go Kings.
Let's go
Kings. Thanks, Henry.
The high flyer.
The high flyer.
Jason, don't miss.
Yeah.
Man, I love Henry Turner. He's such a good dude. We'll take a break. Hey, when we come back, how about some Mark Spears?
Let's do it.
Mark Spears will join us coming up right after this.
Tonight, Kings and Jazz.
Tip off at 7. Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Is Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-329-2121. That's 800-329-2121.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic, made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
If you're not looking for a brand new car, at Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. We've kept only the best of our trades, and our buyer has found some of the finest pre-owned Hondas available in Northern California. You can see for yourself at elkgrovehonda.com. Whether you purchase a brand new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, your car buying experience will be the same. We have the right Honda at the right price. You'll find us in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Join Scott Marsh and Henry Turner this Sunday from 4:30 to 5:30 for Game Night Live from Beach Hut Deli, located at 711 K Street. Stop by for your chance to win some great prizes. See you there.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your flagship station for the Beam Team.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
And we're back. Sorry, we were doing some show note stuff. Want to remind you, Chris, would you mind, Greg Papa is going to be with us next week. And gentlemen, Greg Papa here's trivia for you. Each and every week, Greg Papa is brought to you by, are we playing the open or what? Because I don't know. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were actually going to play the. We got a lot of stuff going on. I thought we were going to play the read here. By the way, Greg Papa always brought to you by Sunpoint Public Adjusters. Hey, Sunpoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard of the public adjusting industry. And Greg Papa, his family goes a long way back in that world too. Thanks to Mark Stein for joining us. Thanks to Dave Richard for joining us. Thanks to Henry Turner for joining us. Mark Spears will join us in just moments. Still to come, we're going to preview more of the Utah Jazz Sacramento Kings home opener. And I would say this, Jason Ross, before we get to Mark Spears, I don't care how good or bad the team is.
Okay.
In the sense of it doesn't matter, opening nights are special.
Yes.
They're special.
Always are, always will be.
It does not freaking matter. It doesn't. Like, no matter how good or how bad this team, the situation, whatever is, there's always going to be excitement. There's always going to be excitement. There's always, and by the way, for people that go to all these games, you're seeing friends maybe you haven't seen all summer long. You get to go get that favorite thing of food or drink or whatever that you haven't had all summer long. The smell of the still brand newish arena in the air, and there's always hope. You know what I'm saying? Beyond all the off-court politics and management and players and whatever anybody's taking issue with, opening night is a very, very special thing.
Yeah, it is. And that's the best part. Fans going out there, that's what we always say. Look, that you can be high on the team, down on the team, whatever it may be. When you're at the game, that's hopefully entertaining and fun, and you might see something special. You just never know.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't. And, we're really in a situation where, look, Utah surprised you and your Clippers. And they went in and that game was a blowout, and it wasn't as close as the box score let on. They're a big team. Utah is. They're a big team. They are going up against the Kings in this case that are certainly not a big team. Hey, Chris, do me a favor. Would you just call Mark there? Would you? Do you have his contact? If not, I can send it to you. We're having trouble with the link, and I don't want to waste time here. So really for the Kings, it's just going to be a matter of can they handle the Walker Kesslers of the world? Can they handle that?
Big front line.
It really is. Now, that being said, it's a big front line, which means and the good news is that with Sabonis out, the Kings' best players are DeRozan and Levine when it comes to offense, and those are the guys that are going to be flitting around all over the place. So I imagine points in the paint is not going to favor the Kings tonight.
Yeah.
But hopefully points out of the paint will highly favor them. Joining us right now, a senior writer for Anscape, formerly of,
everywhere.
He's been around, man. He is an NBA lifer. He's one of the best dudes in the business, and a guy I know I can always call whenever I need something, whenever I have a question, whenever I need to be pointed in the right direction. And he's always been so incredibly kind, both on and off the air. He joins us right now with his very busy schedule as we embark on this NBA season. Mark Spears. Mark, you're on with Dave and Jason. Good morning, brother.
Ready for that Utah showdown? They boat racing teams, man.
I know.
Is it going to compare to the showdown you saw? Weren't you at Game 1, OKC in Houston?
Man, I was at OKC Houston. I saw Wemby put everybody on notice.
Wow.
I was there for that. And I was at the Warriors game last night.
Oh, my goodness. You're on a run.
Yeah, I was going to come up there, but my buddy Branford Marsalis is performing in San Francisco tonight, so I'm going to go listen to him.
Wait, hold on. I got to pick that up for a second. I got to pick that up off the ground. He just dropped my buddy, the legend, Branford Marsalis.
But you know what? Here's an interesting story. You know how I met him? We've been friends for it's about 25 years now. So I'm gonna test your Kings knowledge.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
Who's Bob Earnwright?
Wasn't
former owner?
Yeah,
former owner of the Kings.
Yeah, former minority owner of the Kings.
Yeah. So Bob Earnwright used to live in Vail, Colorado. You guys were talking about my previous jobs. When I worked at the Denver Post, got to know him real well. Would go to Vail and get dinner with him and stuff. And he was at a Nuggets Kings game. Told me to come up to his suite. I go up there, and Branford had done the national anthem with his amazing sax that day, and Arco, and we ended up meeting. And my mom's from New Orleans, my family's from New Orleans. He's from New Orleans, and we just clicked and connected, and been good friends ever since.
That's cool.
In fact, he sadly, but this is a big time honor, but my dad passed last year in New Orleans. He actually played at the service.
Wow.
So no, that's my guy. So Kings fans, forgive me for not coming to the opening.
Yeah. Oh, we get it. By the way, there's commonalities here. I always forget about the New Orleans connections with you and your family. Also, my partner Jason, his wife, that's New Orleans royalty, Dookie Chase, and all those restaurants. That's they're
good eating right there. Boy.
That's right, for sure.
Good eating.
Let me start. Let's just dive right in, Jason, shall we? Our Sacramento Kings, up, down, all around. Lost to the Suns the other night. And they got their home opener tonight. Mark, we're a resilient town. We're resilient people. We can take it. But just give us your overall thoughts on our Kings this season.
I mean, if you got two starters out, it's going to be tough till they get back. And so you just gotta brave the bad weather, so to speak. It's one game, man, and it's going to be a tough start. And so what you hope is that Sabonis and Keegan can get back relatively soon, because you don't want to dig too much of a hole. But on that note, even still, you're like, man, you got to beat the Suns of the world and the Jazz of the world, right? I'm sure when you saw that schedule a couple of weeks ago, you're like 2-0, 2-0, right? But truth be told, now in the West, I mean, nothing's easy. Even if the Suns don't appear to be much on paper, I mean, Devin Booker, it's Devin Booker. And the Jazz, that was a curious win that they had the other day. Very shocking win that they had against the Clippers. I mean, they basically beat the Clippers bad. It was one of the stunning things of the opening week. So, I know how the home crowd is there. And I also think that Russ is going to energize the team, energize the fan base. I think it's a perfect place, the stage of his career, for him to be. So I'm also curious about how to me, he's a perfect Kings player, and I don't know if you guys have anybody that's had that kind of fire since Cousins played in Sacramento. But, you're just going to have to weather the storm right now, man. I'm not going to, sugarcoat it. Until them other two guys come back, I think it's going to be a challenge.
So I think, Mark, one thing we've all said, and you've, I'm sure, observed it too, we look at the roster, there is some talent, but it just seems a little mismatched, pretty guard heavy, and some veterans that have some good contracts. As the season goes along, it depends on how bad the storm is for them, but are there some guys that you look at this roster that you think could be commodities for other teams if and when the Kings want to try to sell?
You kind of look at the veteran guards or the two vets, DeRozan and Levine, and I feel like people will always, come January 15th. That's to me when you got to really pay attention to it, because people like Kuminga can suddenly be traded, and although the way he's looked first two games, if I'm the Warriors, I ain't doing nothing. But I respect Scott Perry and the Kings for trying, because Scott saw it, right? And now the Warriors apparently might be seeing it. But I don't know that the thing is a quick fix. I think you got to, trust Scott to slowly, get the team together in the correct way. But to answer your question, if someone is to get moved, obviously Sabonis has his contract situation, but I ain't moving him, man. He's to me one of the more underrated players in the league in terms of double-doubles and his rebounding, and he's still relatively young. I wouldn't move him, but I just wonder at some point, do they just go for a youth movement? But another thing is, with this upcoming draft, I also think the team's going to be a little, really particular about. I can't see any picks from next year getting moved.
Yeah, as Mark Stein joins us from Manscaped.
Mark Stein.
See, he did it before.
God dang it. Yeah, Mark, can I just lost a lot of money, dude. So I bet we had Mark Stein on about an hour ago. And I've been telling them all.
Did you call him Mark Spears?
No, that's the thing.
He was afraid.
I've been telling them for 2 days I'm going to screw a name up. So every time I reset that interview, there was this pause because I was afraid I was going to call him Mark Spears. Then my first reset of this interview, I just.
Yeah. You just say Mark. That's easy. Then you would have been right.
Mark joining us. Yes.
Sorry, Mark. He flew a little bit too close to the sun there.
Stein spelled his name wrong.
Joining us right now, Mark.
But we used to work together at the LA Daily News.
You guys go way back. No, I absolutely know that. You're not the soccer fan he is, though, I believe, though, correct?
Oh, no, I'm huge. Arsenal.
Chris just said in my ear, Arsenal, as a matter of fact. Good knowledge, Chris. Wow.
Yeah, no. I was actually at the Nuggets game last night. You know that they own Arsenal.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm just going to move forward because I'm just so embarrassed. Mark, listen.
And he was acting like I was trying to be a journalist. I'm like, nah, man, you can tell me about these guys. I ain't writing about these dudes. Like, nah. It's okay.
Do you?
No. I'm up early, bro.
You have to be.
Yeah.
7 a.m., 4 a.m.
Maybe I could, get a loan to get World Cup tickets.
Yeah, really.
Seriously, those things are. And by the way, just want to remind everybody, Huddersfield versus Stockport tomorrow at 7 a.m.
There you go.
Yeah, that's on iFollow for those of you who do. Mark, I don't know. We talked about the market for these players, but you mentioned Scott Perry. You've covered the league for a long time, and Scott is not entirely new to Kings fans because he did spend a little bit of time here along with Vlade Divac and some others. But you covered him with the Knicks, and I'm sure other places as well. What should Kings fans be on the lookout or aware of, or what should they know about Scott Perry?
I'm gonna tell you what they should know. How long me and Scott go back. So. Scott used to be a coach.
Yeah.
Where?
Wasn't
somewhere in Detroit?
Right? Yeah.
I mean, he coached at Michigan, but he used to be the head coach at Eastern Kentucky.
Wow.
And it was funny. I met with him a couple of weeks ago at the arena and interviewed him. And he takes me into his GM office, and I'm like, man, this is a lot better than your digs at Eastern Kentucky. Jeez. He used to be the head coach there when I was working in Louisville, Kentucky, 98, 99, my last job before I started covering the Denver Nuggets, started covering the NBA. He had the saddest office I ever saw in my lifetime, man. Nothing said short time or more than this man's office. It was like completely white walls, and I think a poster schedule was slapped on one of the walls, and that was about it.
Jeez.
So he was the head coach of the Eastern Kentucky Colonels, man.
Come a long way.
A very, very low Division I program. And then that's when Joe Dumars saved him and brought him up. But I think you got to remember, he's a vet. He's been around a long time. He's going to take a patient approach. And I think that could be challenging, obviously for Kings fans who've been some of the most patient people on the face of this earth. But I just think that to do it the right way, as you look at in Phoenix, doing a quick fix, it's just not going to do it, right? So, like I said, I'd watch Levine, I'd watch DeRozan. Not to say that obviously Monk was already kind of, so they're open for business, but then it's like, who wants those guys? And when you got, Levine making $47 million, I mean, who's going to want that contract, right? So, again, it doesn't sound like something people. I don't want to make up anything to you. It's just going to be a slow process, and he's going to try to do it the right way through the draft and through free agency. But it ain't going to happen tomorrow.
Well, one last thing for you, Mark, because this kind of ties into that. When Scott Perry was with the Knicks, I think we were looking like he turned over the complete roster within like 2 years or 13 months or something crazy.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just wonder how much, even if he wanted to move fast. No, but I agree with you. I do. I think he'll make a couple moves this year. I think DeRozan it probably is off the team by the end of the year. I think maybe Monk, and if they can move him, Levine. But how much does this new CBA? I don't like this new CBA, Mark, because I feel like nobody can make moves, and it's not as exciting. Is that real? Is that real?
Yeah. No, I mean your hands are tied, and it's interesting. I noticed all these guys getting extensions. Like not many of them got like maxes, right? Like, although Keegan came out okay, I thought.
Yeah.
For what he's done, I think he came out respectfully better than okay. It's just, but I also think if you look at what Scott did in New York, he cleaned up a lot of mess there, right? Yeah. And got him into a position to get the team to where it is today. So he knows how to do it. And he has a great basketball mind. To me, perhaps his pursuit of Kuminga kind of gives you an idea of, what direction he's going. I'm curious to see how much a future, if any, Carter has there. I know he was dangled around a little bit for not a lot and didn't get any biters. But my guess is that I think Scott would try to bring in some young guys and go through the draft. And like I said, it's like like building the foundation of a house over, man. It's going to take a minute.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
I hope I have more sunshiny news, man.
No, no, Mark.
It's like get the team healthy, and hopefully them dudes. I mean, I do think when healthy, they're capable of competing against anybody. I do believe that. I just, but because of the lack of depth and talent. Like there's talent in the starting five, but you got two starters hurt. I mean, I just think the margin of error for the Kings is really slim. So having two guys hurt like that is going to be painful.
I'm here for it. I'm here for building the foundation and
no
shortcuts and all of that. And I think a lot of fans are here for it as well. Please take a look.
And I'll add this.
Yeah.
I do think Vivek trusts him.
That's
perhaps
bad.
Maybe even more than he did some of the other guys. I think he'll let Scott do his thing and be because Scott is longer in the tooth, more experienced, has had success in other places, has seen championships in other places. I think it allows Vivek to say, all right, in this case, I'm a step back.
Hey, it's the first time in the Vivek Ranadive tenure we've pointed this out that he has not had a rookie GM. He went from D'Alessandro to Vlade to Monty McNair. Scott Perry's the first one with previous experience. So I hear you, man. with these fans deserve a lot better. It seems like the Beam team was 10 years ago. So you got a great article on Chris Paul coming out as well. Anscape. Anything we want to talk about there? I want to make sure people know where they can read your great stuff.
No, I actually, please go to Anscape.com, ESPN.com. I started a diary on Donovan Mitchell. That started this week. It's very, very insightful. He just got engaged to singer Coco Jones, and I think he opens up in a way that people have not seen him. I got a Chris Paul story coming today, and I got a Scott Perry story coming in the near future.
Oh, okay.
That's
nice.
right. The big interview.
Little tease there.
Nice.
Long way from the Cardinals. Okay. Mark, you're the best. We appreciate you, and hopefully we get to talk to you as the season goes on. I know you're busy, but
being in Dallas.
Yep.
Working in Dallas is tough.
Oh, here we go. He's doing it. Mark Spears.
There you go.
Joins.
You almost called me Marcus.
No, I did not. I'm not going to hear the end of this for 10 years.
All right, West Sacramento.
Have a great season, brother. Thank you for dragging me. Take care. That's God, I knew it was going to happen.
Almost made it.
Ted Holmgren. When we come back, where are we here? Oh, we still got a few more minutes.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? You okay?
Let's just put our feet up.
Yeah.
How's the show gone so far for you?
For me, great. How about for you?
I hate Chris Paul.
Other than getting threatened with tarot cards, I gotta get that out of my head, man. I mean, I'm not into all that, but like now anything bad that happens over the weekend, I'm gonna be like, it's a tarot card guy.
Yeah.
Guy threatened me with tarot cards.
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
Still to come on the program, What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. We got celebrity birthdays. We got 3 in the key for 2 games.
Yes. And Friday Fun and Games.
Friday Fun and Games. Oof. That's a lot, Jason.
Well, we could do a 3 in the key here if you'd like. Or just wait.
I don't know. Christopher Lott, I see him doing finger stuff over on the...
What?
He's bringing stuff up on the computer, which tells me, don't forget, by the way, we mentioned it earlier, 11 a.m.
Yes.
In studio. Kenyon
Murray,
the father of Keegan and Chris, will be in studio.
That's really cool.
Bogart and all the great guests.
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Alan. 3 in the key right now. It's a home opener for the Sacramento Kings. They play the Utah Jazz. Walker Kessler is really big, but it doesn't matter because Zach LaVine's going to score 50.
Okay, I thought you were going to rhyme with Jazz, but that's okay.
Is that his random stat?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Let's find out. Well, Dave, you'll lead us off with who scores the home opening points, first home opening points.
I think things that rhyme with Jazz now. Taz, maybe.
Raz.
That would be a thing.
Spaz.
Who's going to score the opening points?
The first points for the Kings in their arena tonight.
DeMar DeRozan.
I'm going with Zach.
Bean.
Chris?
I am going to go I'll go with Schroeder.
Shooter. All right.
Schroeder the shooter.
Who will have the last points for the Kings tonight?
The last points for the Kings will come from, I'm just hoping it happens, Keon Ellis.
I'm going to go with Malik Monk.
I was going to take Malik Monk.
Why can't you? Still can.
I'll still take him.
I'm just saying.
Hold my calls.
Random stat for tonight, Dave.
Zach LaVine scores 50. I called it.
Nice. LaVine 50 burger. A lot of people have been going off. I'm going to say there will be another, for the second straight game, a 20-point swing. So someone's going to have a big lead, and it's going to flip the other way. So a 20-point swing in the game.
Wow, that's a big swing.
So you're hoping that the Kings will be down by 20?
Whatever.
But, hey, you know what? I'll take them being down by 20 if they go up by 20.
They could be down by 8 and then go up by 12.
Oh, in your face, Chris. Almost said something else.
Chris?
Jason will see the beam at Sac State.
Oh. That'd be kind of fun. All right. We have another game. They play Sunday.
What? Re-rack John Tesh. Re-rack him. Anytime. Hit the button.
Anytime.
Hit the button.
It's not working.
It's not working. Shit, Holmgren.
Esports.
Kings
and Lakers Sunday, Dave. Go.
Kings Lakers Sunday. Awesome
song.
Oh, sorry. Kings and Lakers on Sunday. Hopefully that game won't be rigged like in 2002. Too soon?
I like the jazz one better. Not much, though.
Not much.
All right. We're going to ask about Chris's favorite player, and we know that you love L.A. Luka's stat line. Points, assists, and rebounds.
4 6-inch subs, some French fries.
Couple double-doubles.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go, you know what, in honor of that, I am going to say double-double for Luka Doncic.
How many points?
Let's go with 33, and let's go with...
How many rebounds?
8 and 12 assists.
33, 8, and 12. I have him for 38, 8, and 13. So close, Chris?
38, not 30.
No.
Okay.
Stupid.
I'm going to say 26, 7, and 12.
Okay. Well, this is interesting because you gave him 50 in this last game, but I have Levine points down.
Oh.
Levine late against the Lakers.
Zach LaVine will score. It's going to be a letdown for him.
After getting 50, he's going to go.
He's going to go exactly half of that, 25.
Okay. I have Zach for 27.
32.
And then lastly, a random stat, Dave.
There will be a celebrity signing at the game.
Okay. I don't want to say who it is.
Wait, is that game in Sacramento?
Yeah.
Oh.
Still could happen.
Brie Larson.
Okay. I'm going to say that JJ Redick and Luka are both receiving technicals.
Why are you just picking everything that I'm going to pick?
Wow.
He's going to get kicked out of the game.
Luka or Redick?
Luka.
Everything that you do everywhere has
Luka
effects
tossed
on the thing. Luka's going to get tossed?
Tossed as Doncic.
We'll take a break. When we come back, my goodness gracious. Okay. What's on deck? Brought to you by Trek Stacking and Railing. Celebrity birthdays.
Yeah.
But we don't even have to worry about 3 in the key. We just knocked it out. And then Friday Fun and Games after that. All coming up. Last half hour of the week next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hi, this is Greg Papa. Disasters hit every day. If your home, business, or building has suffered from any disaster, SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to and letting your focus be on what's most important, your family or your business. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here, talking to you about my good friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Now, they're upgrading their offerings to you to include plumbing, bringing that same expertise and experience into the plumbing space. They're no longer just heat and air. They're now your American Energy home pros. And you've heard me talk about them for years as your second opinion partner. Now you can still get a second opinion on any HVAC service or replacement, but now you can also get a second opinion on any of your plumbing services. And when you really think about it, how do we know how much it's supposed to cost? At the very least, you'll know you're in the ballpark, and I can all but guarantee you they'll beat the price. They'll come out for free. They'll give you a second opinion. And all you got to do is give them a call, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Serving the greater Sacramento area since 1981. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger, Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
For 77 years, the Keys family from Naturewood Home Furnishings has been serving families just like yours and mine. Hi, I'm Frank LaRosa with Golf to Go. The Naturewood team takes great pride and significant effort to offer Northern California families a vast selection of home furnishings, most of which are made right here in this country. The kitchen table, which we purchased so many years ago, speaks to the enduring quality of the Naturewood product lines. We treasure memories made seated around that table with family and friends for birthday celebrations, school projects, and many late-night meals when the day just got away from us. Naturewood has provided thousands with home furnishings that not only last for generations, but also lead to everlasting memories of cherished times. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings now during their 77th anniversary sale and get started making your own brand of memories. Meet the Keys family at Naturewood Home Furnishings off Highway 50 at Hazel. Look for the water wheel.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-275-1728. That's 800-275-1728.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is gonna be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Well, as you know, we do have a busy sports day. So let's tell you what's on deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Well, you do have the Sacramento Kings home opener. That is tonight. That is confirmed right here on Sactown Sports. Each and every game. I know there's going to be games on all sorts of different platforms this year, but it's always on this station, Dave.
Is it, though?
Always.
Always?
Yep.
What about, okay, hold on. What about December?
Yes.
Okay? The Sacramento Kings will be playing the Detroit Pistons.
Well, that's a special game. But it is.
It is.
It's going to be on Sactown
All
Sports.
of them are right here.
Yeah.
And, well, I assume Gary Gerald will
Even the
call.
championship game.
Yep.
That would be here.
Finals, game 1, if it was game 7.
What about NBA Cup?
Yes.
And I assume Gary Gerald will be calling some of these games?
41.
What?
Oh, well, 41st year, all 82.
All 82?
Yeah.
Right.
That's
here.
it. There you go.
Sports. And
but that's not the only thing going on today.
There's more?
Yeah. How about the series that's the world? The world.
Not the United States series.
No.
It really is a World Series.
It is. It's involving all the,
It's like Canada and
they're
the U.S.
involved.
Japan's heavily involved in this one now, and the Dodger side especially.
Las Vegas.
Well, that's...
Dodgers, Blue Jays, game 1.
It's just there with like a little blow darts. What else? Is that it? So we're good, right? So Kings home opener and World Series game 1, and that is your Friday.
And over at Hornet Stadium tonight.
What's going on? What is there? There's a concert.
There is.
Quavo. I got nothing.
We'll be playing after the number 4 ranked Montana Grizzlies visit the Sacramento State Hornets on a national stage. ESPN
Montana.
2.
Hold on. Wait, Chris. I know Jason's the play-by-play voice, and I'm not the biggest expert on that conference, but he said Montana Grizzlies.
I don't believe there is a Montana
I don't think there are Montana Grizzlies. I believe they're the Montana Pandas.
Panda. 3 times?
You say Penda, Penda, Penda 3 times, and they show up in Sacramento. Oh my God, they're here.
It happened. There you go.
Just like Juice Beetle.
And, by the way, Dave has a big spades game and a streak going on.
I do have a big spades game going on tonight. Also, tomorrow morning, Huddersfield Town plays. All decked out. We need to break this. We're kind of on a...
What's going on?
It's a little downtrodden tonight, so we gotta
Let's
be
pick it
up
up.
4 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Manchester City will be in Birmingham on Sunday.
Nobody
to take
cares.
on Aston Villa.
Nobody cares about that in Sacramento, Chris.
4 a.m. You get to sleep in.
Did another one of those this morning. 2:45 in the morning. I'm ready to. Oh God, it's 2:45. Wide awake.
Yeah.
Hopped out of bed, had some water, pet the dog, looked at the clock.
In that order.
Because I thought my alarm went off in my dream. It did not.
Well, might have been your dream.
Yeah, in my dream it went off. No, you're right. Also, I forgot to tell you, birthdays are meant to be spent with family and friends. And you know what? Nothing says yum, yum, yum. And family and friends like crumble cookies. Somebody wants to know because you have duties with the Hornets tonight.
Yes.
So you will be unfortunately missing.
I will.
Let me ask you this. How many home openers do you know have you missed? Have you not been there for?
But once I started
Once
doing
you
this,
started here, yeah.
This is my 32nd season.
Wow.
This is the first.
You're kidding.
Way to go, ESPN.
Yeah, have you talked to Sac State about maybe moving the game?
It's already been moved to a Friday night. It's normally going to be Saturday, right?
Move it again.
Yeah, let's move it to Saturday.
I'm all for
Sunday.
that.
Big game.
Oh, then I would miss the other game, but that's okay.
Yeah. But that's not the home opener.
It's not.
No. All right. Well, here's the King. If the Kings go 1-0 after going 1-9 in their last 10 home openers, I don't know, Jason. Next year, might need to miss it.
Yeah.
All right. Who's old today?
First, we have a movie.
Happy birthday today, friend of mine, Jason, friend of yours, huge friends with Doug Christie. It's Emma Folta's birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday, Emma.
Emma. We're not friends?
You met her once.
Okay. Well, all right.
Tell us about it, Dave.
She was great.
Yeah.
Honestly,
where'd you guys meet?
Where did you meet?
It was downstairs at the front desk. I brought her a CD.
It was actually outside the building.
Right.
Yeah.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
It was a very special day.
Oh, your birthday.
Yay.
Oh, we watched MacGruber. I went to a movie with Emma. And we watched...
I don't think Emma was at MacGruber.
She was.
Oh.
Wait, she was?
She came halfway through.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
when we met.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed some laughs together.
Yeah.
And watched the movie. Emma's, you know what? Emma's great.
Yes.
So happy birthday,
Happy
Emma.
birthday, Emma.
One of my favorite people.
On this day, guys, in what year did the movie John Wick?
When did it come out, Chris? So I can piggyback.
I think you're gonna steal this one, Dave.
You think so? I hope.
I think it came. I didn't see it in the theaters.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna say 2013.
Dave, I'm reading for
He's
you.
close. It's 2014.
Is it?
Yeah.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Carmichael.
Oh!
Dave and a stunner!
I knew it.
That was the other year I was thinking.
He helped you, but you got it.
I mean, I was going to say 2014 anyways.
Hey, happy birthday to Drake.
Oh, Drake.
He's certified, right?
Certified lover boy, certified birthday boy today. Oh, let me look in the file. And Drake is 44.
He is 38.
Chris is closer. 39th birthday today.
Oh, young Drake.
Happy birthday to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I love him. He is 26.
25.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Carmichael Dave, 26. Happy birthday to Wayne Rooney.
Rooney!
Fart.
Wayne Rooney fart?
Wait, what? Wayne Rooney, Manchester United's Wayne Rooney is...
Big lover of grandmas.
What? He is...
Just, if you're wanting to look up something fun about Wayne Rooney, just Google Wayne Rooney grandma.
I don't think I want to.
Okay.
Wayne Rooney is 40. Big birthday for him today.
Wayne Rooney is... You might be right.
I am.
But he turned 40 last year, 41.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Carmichael Dave. This is 2 in a row and 3 out of 4.
Big
What's
Manchester
happening?
United fan, Carmichael Dave.
Happy birthday to Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown is 28.
29.
We have a correct answer. The streak is broken. Goes to Chris for love.
Son of a blank.
Happy birthday to Jalen Ramsey.
Florida State's Jalen Ramsey? 32.
31.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Christopher Ladd. Wow, you guys are on it. Chris, that's 2 in a row. Okay, let's go with happy birthday to Rafael Devers.
Ew. Wayne Rooney? Gross. I looked it up. Yeah. Why did you tell me to look that up? I would have rather
He told you. Well, he did tell you
why
to.
did I do that?
And you said, I don't think I'm going
didn't want him. I should have looked up Evan Fournier. What's
Rafael Devers.
Oh, Rafael Devers. It's 27.
29.
We have a correct answer. That's 3 in a row. I got to ask another one to Chris.
You have to.
All right, Chris, I'm going to give you the choice. Jay Novacek, Corey Dillon, Nikola Vucevic, or Kevin Klein?
Is there a Jay Novacek?
Nikola Vucevic.
Nobody's ever gotten 4 in a row.
Nobody's ever gotten 4 in a row.
Is.
That's a 4 in a row sounder.
29.
Dave?
Nikola Vucevic he's wrong, unfortunately. He's 30 today.
He's actually 35.
Oh.
Dave's closer. All right. Game over.
Wow.
He's one of the few Europeans that didn't start when he was like 16 years old.
Kevin Klein, 78. Corey Dillon, 51. Jay Novacek, 63.
Corey Dillon's 51. Dear Lord.
I pay my taxes.
We'll take a break. When we come back, hey.
Hey.
How about Alan Stiles?
Let's do it.
How about Friday Fun and Games next?
The Kings play here, baby. Tonight, Kings and Jazz. Game night with Scott Marsh and the high flyer Henry Turner.
Starts at 5:30 with tip-off at 7. Listen to your Sacramento Kings.
On the official home of Kings basketball, Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's Trex.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you. Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game and high-hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game. Offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
If you're not looking for a brand new car, at Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. We've kept only the best of our trades, and our buyer has found some of the finest pre-owned Hondas available in Northern California. You can see for yourself at elkgrovehonda.com. Whether you purchase a brand new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, your car buying experience will be the same. We have the right Honda at the right price. You'll find us in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Every time I turn around, my friends at Pure Talk give me one more reason to feel good about switching. This month, for instance, they're supporting Canines for Warriors, a terrific organization that trains rescue dogs and then pairs them up with combat veterans struggling with PTSD. The result? They're saving lives on both ends of the leash. This is why I switched to Pure Talk. I like being in business with an American wireless company who shares my values. Yeah, I appreciate unlimited talk, text, and plenty of 5G data for just $25 a month, and I bet you will too. But I think you'll really appreciate doing business with a company who gives back to the men and women who volunteered to defend our country. Just dial pound 250, say micro. With Pure Talk's U.S. customer service team, you can switch in as little as 10 minutes. Again, dial pound 250, say micro, to switch to an American wireless company who actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Guys, tired all the time, gaining weight, low drive? These aren't just signs of aging. They could be low testosterone or other underlying issues. Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento is making it easier to get answers with a comprehensive wellness panel. It's not just a lab test, it's where better performance begins. Our providers will check your testosterone, blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney, liver, thyroid, and heart health. A $400 value for just $99, or free if you start treatment. Over 120,000 men have trusted Revive to restore their energy, mood, and confidence. So if you're ready to feel better and live stronger, call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Offer ends November 30th. Must medically qualify. Terms apply. Contact us for full offer details.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite Dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729. Or visit us at powercopiers.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code DRIVER to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code DRIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code DRIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
We have finally made it to Friday.
Let's end your week the right way with Friday Fun and Games
On the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Alan's talking, but we can't hear him. We got headphones on. The music's loud. Alan's talking, we can't hear him, no, but he's getting his phones and he's plugging them in, and hopefully he'll talk to us real soon.
He's not bringing in the same energy that he normally does.
Yeah, he's bringing in, you know what kind of energy this is?
Yeah.
916, yeah. This is Alan likes to hoard all the good guests' energy. Yeah.
But everybody that I've needed to be here today is not here today.
Oh, is he not coming in?
Who?
Your guest.
Your guest.
No, Kenyon Murray will be
here. Father of Keegan Murray, Kenyon Murray coming in studio at 11 a.m.
He'll be here,
it's a great guest.
Nobody else is here.
Who else is supposed to be here?
I'm trying to make sure he can get in the building.
Who else is supposed to be here?
Now Chris is going to have to take care of it. I walk into the back production room. Kyle's not in there.
Kyle's right there. He's right there.
He should have been in there. He's in here.
Oh.
Just I like people to be where I need them to be.
Wait.
Then I go to try to find who else could help me find the first person. They're not there. I just need people to be where I want them.
I mean, I know that Kyle's been in here since right before 9.
Your thoughts on that?
I mean, if you're really looking for him, wouldn't you have gotten checked out before 9:47?
Alan, let me just give you a piece of advice. When sometimes things aren't going to go your way, don't let it blow your whole day out of proportion. Take it in stride. Take a deep breath. Move on. Don't freak out. Right, guys?
Keep your composure.
Keep your composure.
Be the bigger man.
Be the bigger man. Well, dude, come on, man. I was having a serious chat with him. The joke is that I freak out even more than you do. See, that's what I was doing there. I was being ironical.
Thanks, Dave.
I had to give Dave the other day, are you being serious right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, this doesn't do wonders for the whole you and I have the same basic personality traits.
Why?
Thing that he's trying. Because I do the same thing. Something doesn't, this isn't working. That's not where something's off. I can't, my input.
Yeah. I get in the car.
Yeah.
I got to drive. There's other cars. Where are you going?
You feel like there should just be no cars?
What are you doing? Like, come on, man.
Come on.
Kenyon Murray in studio.
That's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Great job.
I'm going to ask him the secret to getting 2 kids in the league.
No, here's
the blueprint.
Please.
Already off to a bad start with no twins.
The last time I tried to suggest a question for you for a guest. It didn't go well.
Nope.
But can you at least spend a couple of minutes? Obviously, they can tell their kids apart.
Yeah.
But like, how can the
rest of us?
Give us tips and tricks on how and most importantly, did they ever discuss switching jerseys at high school, elementary school, junior high, college,
media day,
and playing as each other or media day? Yeah. Like, I think these are questions fans wanted. I'm being a fan right now and making requests.
I'll see what I can do. It's a full platter. But
I will remember that answer next time.
Yeah, well, I still remember.
Yeah,
you know who.
He's scarred.
But he's skipping all the stuff in between when I did nice things for him. And I never said, I'll see what I can
We
do.
got to find that clip.
You need
Next summer, we got to find that clip. And we have to play it on this show.
I would rather play a clip of me and Noodles in the control room.
No, we have to make Dave listen. It's like Bird Box. You have to.
I don't want it. Friday
That's
Fun
the
and
first
Games.
time anyone's ever said it's like Bird Box.
Ever in the world. Friday Fun and Games right now, Jason
Let's
Ross.
do it. All right, Chris, you got some music for us?
Herb Alpert.
It is. We always like to have a theme on Friday Fun and Games. It's home opening night.
Home opening night.
So we're going to do complete the list, Dave. We're going to start easy. You're going to go first to Alan, to Chris, to Kyle. I'm just looking for the home opening starting lineup from last year, Dave. Just name one to stay in the game.
I will go with Domantas Sabonis.
Correct. Alan. Home opening starters last year.
That dude from the Riverwalk, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, that's...
He wasn't on the team. Wait, what?
Yes, Chris?
Huh. I'll take... I will take Keegan Murray.
Correct. Kyle?
I will take DeMar DeRozan.
This is garbage.
All right, one
This
left.
is garbage.
Why?
Because it's... Who did they have at power forward? It was the dude that we got mad at. No, it wasn't him.
Wait, you really don't know? This is a bit.
Come on, Dave. You got it.
It's last season. Begin. Starting five. You got four.
No, it wasn't Jalen, Jaden, whatever his face.
Say your answer. Let's see if you stay alive.
Oh, I know what you're. I know.
Yeah.
The
Why am I
issue
blanking?
is.
Because
you got a year off.
I know
a
what
couple years off.
I know
did?
What the
Yeah.
issue
So
is.
go ahead. Just fire away.
Jay McDaniels.
Out. Alan.
I don't even think that's the right one.
I purposely didn't pronounce the D-O. I said Jay McDaniels.
So Dave's out. I thought this one was easy.
Trey Lyles?
Alan's out. Chris?
Got it.
Oh, wait.
No. Too late. No hints. Nope. Don't do it.
Chris?
It was.
I don't know why you said that, Dave.
Because that's it's in my head.
Kyle, you just want to...
It was Herter.
Yes. There we go. All right.
Because at the very end...
You said power forward. I'm
yeah,
like,
at the very end, he was a really late addition.
Okay, so yeah, DeRozan, Murray, Sabonis, Fox, Herter. Now we're going to 2023. Dave, start. Just the year before.
De'Aaron Fox.
Correct. Alan.
What is this?
The year before, 2023.
Sabonis.
Correct.
Oh, you jerks.
Chris.
I don't think Keegan started the first game.
He didn't.
I'll say Herter.
Correct. Kyle.
Keegan Murray, because this was not his rookie season.
Correct.
Oh.
One more.
The other one. Harrison Barnes.
Correct.
Hey.
Good job, guys. You're a
For
team. You
us.
did it.
Yay.
Okay, 2022.
KZ Okpala.
Correct. The hard one. Alan.
De'Aaron Fox.
Alan loves Fox. Hello.
Yeah.
Chris.
Sabonis.
Correct. Kyle.
Harrison Barnes.
Correct. Dave.
Wait, hold on. Kevin Herter.
Yeah, you guys did it.
Wow, we're the best.
All right, let's make a difficult year. The very first game, the first home opener at Golden One, 2016. Starting five. To
De'Aaron
close out
Fox.
the show.
No. Oh, 2000 when?
16.
Oh.
Very first game in the building.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Correct.
No.
Alan,
No, it was correct.
That was yours? Yeah, this one's going to be tough.
Wait.
Oh, I got one more.
Okay.
Wait. Who's that guy that everybody likes?
Yeah, him.
Mm-hmm.
Is it...
I'd like you to tell us.
Is it Tyreek?
Nope.
Evans?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Chris?
I'm going to say Rudy Gay.
Correct. Kyle?
Was this the Rondo season? I'll go Rondo.
Out. Dave?
Oh, there's two guys from Toronto. There's one of the people that came over with Gay from Toronto. I don't know. Wait.
You're out.
Oh, damn it.
Chris?
Quickly. Hey, quickly, Chris.
Doug Christie.
Okay, it was Ty Lawson, Aaron Aflalo, Costa Koufis,
Costa.
Gay, and DeMarcus Cousins.
Ty Lawson.
Super baby pigeon.
The Law Dog.
Amongst other things, Keegan Murray's dad, Kenyon, will be in studio with Alan at 11 a.m.
That's
plus
awesome.
all the preview and fun stuff from not just football, but the Kings home opener tonight and so much more. It's Alan Styles taking the baton next. Light the beam. Bye-bye now.
And
On the move. Got so